Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. How are we doing today? What's going on? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. It's the day. It's the World Tour Day, my friends. It's gonna be a good one. How are we doing? Oh, it's gonna be great. We got the friends coming in. We're gonna be touring around the whole world. We got just bop after bop today, too. Oh, I don't want to turn down the music, but I gotta turn it down so we're not just like blowing out everybody's ears. That's the way it's gonna go. Prophet Slot, thank you for the 25 months. Miss May, thank you for the 28 months. Isaac, thank you for the 5 months. Casanova, thank you for the 7 months. And Charlie with the 3 months. Thank you so very much, y'all. I do appreciate the support. Oh, I appreciate it. Welcome on in. That song always reminds me of not Firefox, Star Fox, not the browser. Always reminds me of Star Fox. It's very much giving like I want to be flying through space and some spaceship dodging things, just like a bullet storm type of thing going on. I just think it'd be absolutely awesome. Wombat, how we doing? Whippy, what's going on? Heroic Pixels, good to see you. Rennington, hello, hello. Dukesy, what's going on? Jan, hello. Arcane Knight with the 5 gift members, my dude. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, we got the crew. I'm about to say the fam, and then somehow that turned into screw. I don't really know. But we got Mogswamp, we got Scar, and we got Geminitay joining us today. We're gonna be hanging on the server. I've set up of my hardcore world, and we're gonna be touring around. I have absolutely no idea if we're gonna get to everything. So yesterday there was a full world tour video that went out. So if we miss anything on stream today, there's the actual video that you can go check up on, do all that stuff. But I think it's gonna be absolutely awesome. I think it's gonna be a really good time. I'm so excited to show the friends around the world. I'm gonna log in just to make sure that anybody else who comes on is gonna be in here. Yeah, I've prepared goodie boxes for them so they can have stuff to do.
Congrats on 10,000 days, fWhip.
To keep them alive, hopefully. That's the goal. We'll see. We'll see. I prepared goodie boxes specifically for each player so that they know what they're getting into. And I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. Jaffe, thank you for the 18 months. Podcast was awesome, by the way. Yeah, the Imp and Skiz podcast came out this morning, and I'm in the episode. If anybody wants to go check that out after the stream, it was really fun chatting with both of them. They do an awesome job over there, so it was really cool to be able to be a little piece of it. Heroic Pixels, thank you for the 100 biddies. Starry, thank you so much for the 1 year. Look at that big old tree. Thank you so very much. Emil, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for the congrats on 10,000 days. Oh, it's been good. It's been so fun, dude. I've been having an absolute blast working on the world. But my friends, if you're on the YouTube side, click the like button if you can. I very much do appreciate it. We got 1,000 people in here already, and we're almost at 500 likes. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Nearly 2 years. Can't wait for the new tree. New podcast. I'll add it to my watch list.
It's
like
good.
The
it's
stream
a good one.
Whippers snappers.
Jenna, thank you for the 22 months. Yeah. Before we get in there, do y'all want to? We'll do it today. We'll start with the because I'm gonna be a little busy. We'll start with the spoiler for the day because I'm just assuming. No, I just completely broke the stream. That's a great face to have pausing on there. Yeah. All right, cool. Now I just completely broke the stream. My camera's frozen. Tried loading into a world and it's not liking it right now. So if
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, there it goes. Now it's loaded in. It's getting laggy. Hopefully it's fine now.
Congrats on 10,000.
That was my end. Loading into the world. The bad news bears sometimes. This world's a little big now. Refresh if it's bugged out. But we're back. We're good. 242, thank you for the 10 months, my dude. Villana, thank you so much for the 32 months. I really do appreciate that. At tier 2, nonetheless. Thank you so very much. I appreciate that. Let's start with planting a field. It's fixed now. We're all good. Yeah, here's y'all's 1,000 like early access spoiler from my this is my Minecraft world. I'm working on a little something. I'm working on a little something up here. Still in early phases. I'm still blocking it out.
Love to hang, but has to work.
But I'm working on a little something.
Machinist grinder.
Here's a little bit of a better view. We're working on a little bit of a ruined castle for the next build, and it's coming together. Just a little something for the nice episode 93. I figure we got to do something cool. So getting back after 10,000 days, right in with another banger. So there's your little preview of what's coming after this one. I'm really excited for it. I'm so excited. Jinxie, thank you so much for the 15 months. Stream scuff. Woo! Yay! Let's have a big stream and just have it scuffed from the beginning. Let's go! Bookworm, thank you for the 7 months. Would love to hang, but it has to work. Oh, I'm so sorry. Aerospace machinist grind. That sounds cool. That sounds like a cool thing to be doing every day. Probably a lot of numbers, though. Probably a lot of numbers. That looks like Gem's first Hermitcraft base. It'll be much different when it actually gets developed.
Can't wait for what's next.
What about the big school? That's going to be later. Mr. Gecko, thank you for the 3 months. Cheese Master, thank you so much for becoming a member. Appreciate that, dude. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How much storage does your world take up on your computer? My world right now, after I've deleted chunks, the active file is about like 1.2 gigs. But for some reason, loading it in, it's just when I initially load it, it gets a little like stuck. It causes my CPU to like peak out because it's trying to load everything, just because the world's so old. So that's what causes that like stutter. So that's why I usually try and log into the world before I start stream. But when we're on a server, it's totally fine. There's 0 issues because the server's handling most of it. Lady Katsu with the 35 months. Thank you so very much for the congrats. I really do appreciate it. Potato People Amber, thank you for the 9 months at tier 2. A new subscriber, baby. Thank you, thank you. It was 1.1 gigabytes, so I downloaded. Yeah. I need to clear some more chunks out too, I think. But I think I'm gonna wait for the Happy Gas update to come, and then we'll do that before I update. When are you planning on doing the university? I'm kind of lining that up with a little bit of a merch drop, and I'm supposed to see a little bit more information on where the design process is going is next week. But then obviously through the transition phases and like going back and forth and all that stuff and everything. So I'm kind of just pushing the school back until that comes around with all of it. So it's going to be super fun. But yeah, so we're getting in there. It's all the cool things are going and all that. And there's a Mog. There's a Mog in here already. There's a Mog. I guess we should probably call the crew and get this whole thing going. So it's gonna be super fun. It's gonna be super fun. Joel, thank you so much for the 20 gift subs, my dude. I really appreciate that.
Hello, many greetings.
Here you go. You can just watch Mog gearing up. This is Mog's chest, by the way. If anybody was curious about what Mog's chest looks like.
Hello, many greetings.
Goodies. Let's see. Does he actually take more than one? I don't know. I'll call the group chat and we'll get going in over here. So thank you so very much for hanging, my friends. I'll try and interact with you all as much as I can, but there's gonna be 4 people in the call, so if I'm not super active with chat, I do apologize, but hope y'all enjoy. Hope y'all have a fun time touring through the world with some friends today. I think it's gonna be absolutely awesome. Last reminder to click the like button if you could. It helps me out a ton, and let's get this thing rocking.
Hello, many greetings.
Hello.
How's
it going, man?
Good. How we doing? Just trying to make sure your voice is coming through.
Hello, many greetings.
Not bad.
Nice. All right, I think chat can hear you. I'm pretty sure.
Hi, chat.
How we doing? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Hello, many greetings.
Happy World Tour Day.
I know. I'm so excited. Hi, Jem.
Hello.
How we doing?
Oh, good. Excited to play Minecraft.
Hello, many greetings.
Yeah. Recovering after the birthdays.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
29 is really hard, you know?
Yeah. You just went super hard last night.
Hello, many greetings.
29,
sure.
big year, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be joining you in like a month.
Yeah.
Hello, many
I
greetings.
always forget that you're young. I always forget that you're so much younger than all of us. Not that much.
It's nice
younger.
to be called young at the age of 28 because it doesn't happen very much anymore.
Fair.
I feel like, especially in the Minecraft space, there's all these
Hello, many
teenagers
greetings.
running around.
Yeah, these youngins. We're the old guard at this point.
I keep getting called Unc. It's hurting my feelings. But it's true
Hello,
though. I
many
am an uncle
greetings.
2 times over now, so.
Oh wow.
I have to own it.
Yeah. It's true. It's true and real.
Yep.
Hello, many greetings.
Hi, Scar.
Scar.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hi. How we doing?
Hope you look so much fancier
Hello,
than the
many
rest of us.
greetings.
I got you guys goodie boxes over here. Don't worry. You all got your name. Mog's already.
How many totems did you give Scar?
Well, Mog, I think you need to
Hello,
take more
many
of them.
greetings.
Everybody has adequate assumptions on how many they might potentially need.
Half the chest is filled with them.
You only give me two.
What they might need, Scar.
Wait, Jim only has 2. What? What are you implying over here, for?
Wait a minute. Oh, I take offense to that.
Mug,
Do
you're
you,
getting
Mog?
insulted as well here.
Yeah.
Scar, I
I
just
didn't use
guessed
the
at you.
soundboard.
Mog, I have
Wow.
proof
Oh
that.
my god.
Hello,
That's
many
fair.
greetings.
I don't have a
Mog, I
great
have
track
proof
record.
of I invited him to record a video with me where everybody was in hardcore, and he died 4 minutes into the video.
Pleased to meet you.
It was a great 4 minutes, though. You have
Sure.
to admit.
Congrats on the 10,000
Sure,
days.
sure. Yeah, something.
Hey, do you need me to record my
Pleased to
POV
meet
or
you.
anything?
No, you guys are all good. We're just chilling.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Hey, yo, good
No, we're
number 26
totally just chilling.
World Tour hype.
Sweet. Just
Make
making
sure
sure.
to like the stream.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah, there's no.
Congratulations on
Oh,
10,000 days
Did I
in
disconnect?
hardcore.
yeah, you're back.
Here are some tips
He's
for the
fancy
next
now.
day.
Oh, I hit the
Tour is here
skin
with
swapper
MC Fami.
key
Oh,
by
weird.
accident. It
Oh.
disconnected me. Because I doubt you have the skin swapper like mod on here.
Oh no, probably not. Yeah, so I did do a
Pleased to
little
meet you.
video that went out yesterday for a tour to hit everything. So there's no expectation to do everything. We can just kind of wander and see wherever. So if we get stuck staring at one thing or just, chaos happens or all that, that's totally fine. So there's no like itinerary to stick to or everything like that. So I do appreciate the 3 of you all coming out to join me on the tour and celebrate with me. This is super fun. Excited to have
Thanks
some
for
people
having
actually in the world with me.
Very exciting. There's also more totems in this box than I can actually hold.
If we come back, you might need some more.
Okay,
Then
okay.
yeah. We're
I
kind
can
of in the
carry
center
some
of the
for
world
you.
right now. Yeah, there we go.
Please
Gem's
let me
even
know if
like,
you run
what?
out.
I don't need a helmet. I'm fine. I don't even need to wear a
Well,
helmet.
it looks ugly, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're pretty
Do you have
bad.
any
They're pretty bad.
wind charges?
Huh? Wind charges?
Do you have any? Yeah.
That's a great
I
question.
can't believe you didn't do us any armor trims, Whip. What is this?
You
Fashion.
want armor trims? We can go get some
to
at
meet
the. There's. I got a
Yeah,
I
whole
know
armor
you
ring with
must
all of
have a
them.
million armor trims by now.
I do have a lot, yeah. But I don't know. I don't really keep. Dude, they're scattered everywhere. The shulker boxes in this world. Scar's gonna feel just at home. It's there. This whole thing's a mess.
Dude, is there a party up there? What's going on with those villagers?
That's my iron farm.
Oh, they are
They're-
partying. There's a
They're
rave.
having a good time up there.
Yeah, they're having a great time. Yeah, this is world spawn, as you all saw. I spawned in when I started it right over here. So this is my little point over here where everything began.
I can kind of picture like just the forest
Yeah.
that was here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's still the original crafting table. I've left this over here too. Just this is the first one I ever placed, and I just kind of
Oh, that's
left
so
it.
cool.
And I've never broken it. It's just sat there the entire time. So
I wish I thought to do stuff like that. My world's too old.
that was by
I-
accident. I found it like a year later, and I was like, "Where the heck did this crafting table come from?"
Really, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
So which way do we want to go? Which we got 3 roads out of here. Everything in this world we
Okay.
can reach by road. So minus the ocean monument, but we can get
I
boats
see this
there.
like tower like through this crack here, in the distance. It looks so cool.
Yeah. That would be this way on the road.
Okay.
We gotta swoop around the waterway. I've tried to I'm just building a big ol' fantasy world here. So all the stuff's like super connected and roads, all that, all that
Look at this
jazz.
sight line. Look at this sight line here. I love
Ooh, I
it.
want to see sightline.
I'm gonna take a little photo because this is a
Ooh,
good
that
sight
is a
line.
nice sightline.
Thank you.
How high your render distance need to be?
I
mine's-
think I have the
mine's way
server up
up.
to 20 right now, so y'all should be able to see a decent amount.
Yeah, mine's
Oh,
set
it's
to
loading.
32.
Yeah, I tried turning the server up as much as I could before it would start lagging, so we could do as much as we want. But this is my mushroom mill. So we got the brown mushrooms. Weird part about my world is rain and thunderstorms and snow don't happen. I updated to a pre-release at some point, and it bugged and it did a negative integer on the tick count for the next thunderstorm and reverted it to the maximum possible to correct it. So somebody did the math
Whoa.
off the world download I put out yesterday, and apparently it's another 3.3 years worth of playtime before it's gonna actually rain or snow in this world.
Oh, wow.
Dude, you have to make it. You have
know.
to survive that long. That's such a cool goal.
I know. I'm like, there's so much playtime to get there. But yeah, so I got those brown mushrooms way long ago, and there's no way to get more in the world because I can't get Thunder to make any more.
This is cool world lore.
I know,
It
right?
could be like the world in holes, where it's like
Yeah.
a big
fWhip, tell me
route.
where the diamonds are. fWhip, tell me where the diamonds are.
They're up
Or
that
nobody
way.
gets hurt in this pen. Nobody gets hurt.
They're up on the other side of the mountain, so you know. Yeah, so we got the other mushrooms over here. Brought these guys home, and then this is a lumber mill. I still got to do the inside of it, but for all like the mushroom trees and everything, because I figured mushrooms need mushrooms, so they're all chilling out here having a good time. And then I got like
I love the purple.
Thank you. I was in a phase where I was seeing those Instagram Minecraft builders, and they were just throwing color splotches on everything, and I was like, I'm doing that too. That's what all the cool builders are doing right now. So I was just like throwing like really, really intense colors everywhere. On
I like it
builds.
though.
I think it worked out, yeah. But yeah, so this is like a semi-auto, so you just like plant the mushrooms down, and then you can flip the lever, and they just all bone meal each other, and then the waterway in here sends them down into a hopper, and then there's a storage room in the bottom of that thing. So it's kind of nice for just gathering a ton of mushroom blocks.
I love a good like half farm, right? It's
Yeah.
like still somewhat manual, but it's like sped up, right?
Yeah. And then for like, you know, just the usual vibes of the mushrooms, I had to go with some truffles. So we have a little pig pen over here too. They're all
Aww.
cute.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Couple pigs.
Yeah.
Hi.
Mogs, are you in with
Do
the?
you
No.
name your pets?
Some of them. Yeah, there's a few horses and dogs around that are doing things in the world, but they haven't really they're not like the random ones I just throw in like pens like this or whatnot. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I probably have more of them than you do in the super flat vibe, so it's a
Yeah.
little easier.
I'm so jealous of your mushroom cows. I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
wish
you
I
can't
had
get
so bad.
those.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want them to make it so that lightning on a normal cow gets you the red one, and
That
then
would be
lightning on
fun.
the red one already gets you the brown one. So then you could get all three.
Yeah. So that tower that you saw down there is back when mud brick was added to the game. I was like, this is a perfect block for building a castle. Yeah, watch out. There's a pit down there. Don't fall into that.
Careful, Scar.
I'm careful. I got my totem.
It's hard for me to tell where like the original terrain starts in your terraforming.
A lot of this is actually original. I haven't done much terraforming around here.
Okay, interesting.
A lot,
It's
like
really
where you
good.
see the custom trees is where I've done most of the terraforming because I don't replant vanilla trees. So if there's vanilla trees growing on it, that's all default stuff.
Like originals, yeah.
Yeah. I know for you, any height elevation though, you're like, whoa, fancy.
Yeah.
Bog's getting dizzy up here.
Yeah, vertigo.
Yeah.
Elevation's getting to
It's
him.
okay. If you need to hold my hand, I'll hold your hand.
Yeah.
But yeah, this castle here was when mud brick got added to the game, and I was just like, I want to build a mud brick castle, and then so I just kind of put it out here on the corner of the river, just as like a way to theoretically guard the entrance from the ocean out here to protect all the other stuff.
Oh, I like the courtyard. This is cool.
Yeah.
The courtyard is really cool in here. The way you did
This
the
is a great
colors.
vibe, yeah.
Thank you.
I love like little claustrophobic spaces like this.
Yeah,
in
I'm
Minecraft.
sure the interior is super lovely too. Yeah.
You've done a great job
Yeah,
on the
isn't it
inside.
great? It's just beautiful. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
come on in,
nice.
Come on in.
Yeah.
Wow. So much square footage.
I'm so behind on interiors. I'm trying to do some of them, but
Dude, me too. I
it's
feel
not
that.
happening. Oh, it's not. I'm trying to be better about doing them now. I'm gonna have to go unflip
Sorry.
so many trapdoors.
I think I'm gonna do a video. You should do the same, where I just try to do like 100 interiors all in one video.
Oh God, yeah. Well, I convinced all of my members I have a community server for members that I put my city that we'll get to soon, and I was like, hey, you all can claim a house and build the interior for it. So they've all built the interiors. I just still need to
Oh, there
actually
you
get
go.
them into the world. So I
Yeah.
haven't done that yet, but I got like the harbor area done. Yeah. That's more fun because it has all their names on it and their ideas and everything. And like I don't know how I could uniquely decorate 100-something houses. That sounds awful. So yeah,
I have a love-hate with interiors for sure.
it's like I love doing them. They're so fun, but they're just so time-consuming. Even with them doing them, it was taking me near 10 days in game to like build it all out, like all the
hard to make
detail and
content out
everything.
of too, right? Because like they don't make good thumbnails usually.
Yeah.
That's the
like-
worst part of an interior. There is
Yep.
no clean way of making a thumbnail.
Yeah, because Scar, like when I was living in my apartment at Scarland, I went into like all your interiors on like the last day, and I was like, screenshot, screenshot, screenshot. I was like, these are so good. I need to save all of them. We can head out this way, and we'll just keep looping around because this is kind
I
of like a
interiors. They're like a puzzle. You hate them until the puzzle piece fits, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
hey.
yeah.
The more story you can put into it, the easier it becomes. Like,
Yeah.
But they're a
Oh,
pain
this
until
is
you
the-
figure that puzzle out.
yeah. By the way, I really do like this this pack you've got going. This resource pack.
Thank you. Yeah, just a
Yeah,
little
the iron
bushiness.
bars look so much
Right?
better.
Yeah, the models, the like
Nice
that
to
custom
meet you.
models, so good. We'll go that way in a sec. This way first. What's that?
Oh, I put them in the file. I forgot to put it on.
It's just like a little bushy leaf. It's like a foliage
Yeah, there we
upgrade pack. That's what I.
Flower variations are also very nice. It'd
Yeah.
be cool if they added that.
Yeah, they're fun.
This is the most I've walked in Minecraft in a very,
Yeah,
very
is
long
it?
time.
We'll get horses soon. We'll go get some horses soon. So this area is one that I always love because I accidentally built the road out going to the left there, thinking that I was building it this way. Just went out a few hundred blocks of coarse dirt before I realized I was going the wrong way. So
And
that's
it just
like
says
a-
IDK.
yeah, it's just like it's gonna go somewhere soon.
I don't know.
But yeah, if you guys want to fly, we can just jump across the road up this way. It's just straightforward here. There's a little village out on the coast that I'm working on for like a little fishing village.
Oh, nice.
There's some.
Oh, I
there's
forgot
some
we were in
goats.
Discord. I was like, I gotta keep up so that
the voice chat. The
you
voice
can hear
chat.
'em. Yeah.
Yeah. So recently I've started adding to all my builds. I have a company that I'm building the donkey way stations. So there's 2 donkeys at like every single place. Because I've been breeding to get the fastest donkey in Minecraft. And I have so many
Aw,
donkeys that I just needed
I
to
love that.
move them around the world.
Ching!
I gotta have something like that. It's like in Breath of the Wild, how there's like a horse stable in each region. You know.
Yeah. But then we have our
How are
very,
you
very
keeping these
humane-
goats in? Oh, they're leaded.
Yeah, just watch them
Oh.
jump. It's great. It's so
These
it's so
guys are
great.
horrible to contain.
Yeah. So you just build a bush, and then you just make them look like they're munching on the bush, and then they
Wow,
leap
you
and
can-
just get yanked back by the lead.
You can actually barely see
Did,
the leads.
Yeah.
Did the leads ever break, or do they?
No.
Or do they hold? Really?
No, I've never had a lead
Whoa.
break. It
You
might be a
actually
single
jumped.
player thing that lets it work, but yeah,
Wow.
no, it works out fairly well. This is
That's crazy.
This is just like an old project that I did this over like a holiday project where I was like, I don't have too much time for a video. So I just kind of wung it and just built up a ton of houses and just threw some villagers over here. So this was just kind of a random go for it, almost like a little like, I want to say like Northern European, almost like Nordic, but not quite.
Yeah. I
It
see
feels
it.
like I just walked into like a little Witcher village.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's cool, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
so cute.
Ooh,
Yeah, they got
what's
their
this?
magic-
Like, some sailboats,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, and then they have
Great
a little
detail.
dock down here that they can
Just-
load up. That they have like a little bulwark to stop, the big Minecraft waves from coming in and wrecking the
Just
boat as they're bringing it down.
fantastic colors on the flags there. Just fantastic.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah,
fan
it
of
worked
hot
out.
guys here.
Oh my god, so much coral down here.
Those have been like the colors I've used forever. It works that's such a good combo. I'm trying to think where to go. I guess if we go back to that road where we were at, then there's a more recent fishing village. Super fun. So many fishing villages in this place because I just got obsessed with building rivers. But yeah, if you just like follow that road, we can fly and move around so that we're not taking forever over here.
When I think of your build style, that's like what I think of the most is like your little villages.
I do.
I don't know. I don't know how to describe them, but they're like when I see one, I'm like, oh, that's a fWhip village.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
village.
This is my river that I'm digging.
God, this road must have taken so many hours. How many hours of your life is this road?
This road probably only 1 to 2, maybe. The river there. That was the big one.
Oh
That-
my
yeah,
gosh,
that's a
I
lot
feel
of
like
digging.
roads take so long.
Did the river not exist?
No, none of the river
Oh, no.
existed. No, that
Oh.
was every January. I just like don't really post videos, and then I decided this January just to stream and dig a river, and it took 500 days in game.
Oh,
It was awful.
Lord.
You just
So
throw your
many
sword on the
hours.
ground? Oh, you got it back. Okay.
I did by accident.
Muddy bottom. I like it.
Thank you. It gotta make it looks a little bit deeper without having to do extra work. It's great.
That is the way.
Did you use a glass bottle?
Oh God, I did. My ears were bleeding.
Oh, good.
I turned sounds down.
Yeah, I don't know
I
who
muted
in
the
their
game.
right mind would ever bottom a river with mud and not use a glass bottle. That'd be
Yeah,
crazy.
that would be just a little crazy person.
It's crazy to not know that that's how you get mud, really.
Oh no, Scar, is that you right now?
Yeah, how much mud I harvested from a swamp
He
to
did
do my
a
river.
huge river of mud and didn't know that you could water bottle mud.
To be fair
Oh
though,
my
water
Lord.
bottling mud is like so. It makes my ears want to bleed. It's awful.
Yeah, it's like the loudest thing in the
so
game.
loud.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it is nice that the
there's, like,
water
the
source. You can just
splashing
hold
too.
right click and just like keep going and bam, 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 bam.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this
This
is
is
my other.
awesome.
This was a village here. It was in the middle of where the river now is. You can see one villager house still remaining on the far side. And then
See, but this is what I'm talking about. I cannot tell where your terraining starts and the natural terrain is. It's so blended. How did you do this?
I can't remember if I
Pleased to
did
meet
these
you.
rocks by hand or if I did this with Axiom.
I'm looking in free cam. A bunch of them are like hollow. So like,
It was probably Axiom, yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to just like blend it in and slowly like smooth the landscape out before it gets in there. All of these villager houses are Lizzie approved villager houses of where they have a bed. Oh my god, how many? I didn't know this was here.
A chest monster. Oh, this is like, dude, nothing's better than finding a chest monster you didn't know about.
Oh, this is amazing.
it's like a surprise, a little treat. Yeah.
Oh, dude, yeah, just a tiny little treat in here.
So many resources. just
Oh
waiting.
god. Yeah.
Good
So
box.
this one, all of these are Lizzie approved. I'm pretty sure there's beds and a workstation and a light inside, and so they're full interiors.
I love this. This
Yeah.
is my favorite one so far.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have to agree.
I like that view.
The shore is so crazy with all the drip leaf and like the ferns and stuff.
We'll go up the river from here and see more. But yeah, this was a really fun village to make and just like carve into the cliffside. And then I don't know if y'all looked up the mountain behind it for the castle at the top.
Yeah.
That one was.
Is that an observatory? Is that like a telescope?
Yeah. It's not the best telescope. I think I could have done a better job on it, but I like how it turned out. I really tried
That is
doing a
cool.
lot of like heavy texturing on the castle up there. It was a fun
Well, it
one
works,
to
especially
work
when
out.
you see it from afar. Like that really works from.
Yeah, if you get up close, there's like
vantage
glass
point.
and walls everywhere. It's so
Holy
messy
moly, dude.
once you're up close, but it works.
The city in the background is
Yeah, I was
blowing
looking at
my
that like,
mind.
where did that come from?
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah, we'll get there in a
lord.
minute. Yeah, that's where I'm getting all my supporters to build interiors for me. But
Dude, you have
we'll
built
loop around that
so
way.
much.
yeah. No, there's a lot of build. I don't AFK at all. Like I think there's less than 500 days of AFK time in the 10,000 days I just hit. So there's not a whole lot of AFK. If I have to AFK at a farm, I do like 30 minutes maybe to get the materials that I needed, and then I'm out. Like I'm back to playing. And if I need to AFK more than that, I need to build a better farm. Just because I don't know. I don't like to inflate the day count or anything like that as much as I can. But
Dude, so wild.
yeah, it's been fun. We can head on down where the river is kind of all the beacon beams going through that canyon. Just disgustingness I need to clean up still, but I can't bring myself to remove another mountain quite yet.
It looks kind of good, just cut like this.
Yeah, you might be able
So-
to blend it with just some like boulders and stuff, you know?
The one on the north side with all the ice on it, I want to keep. The other one, I've got plans to like tear it down and do I'm calling it the Monastery of Millions when I build it up eventually, but I want to I want to make a thing where I'm doing like milestones. So for anything that has like over 1 million blocks used or mined or whatever it is like that, it'll get like a block placed inside the building, like a big old grand interior. So I think I'm going to tear that down and do like a big old school ruin something or another up there. But we'll see
You know
when
what
that
this reminds
happens.
me of, Jem?
Hmm.
Lord of the Rings. Can you look that way?
I was thinking it needed a statue.
Okay, that's what
You know why I
every
know
single the number of comments on that with the Argonauts?
It literally, it needs a statue,
Yeah.
please.
It reminds me of the cover for that one Lord of the Rings movie.
Yeah.
You haven't even watched Lord of the Rings.
You know, there's a cover with like the mountains.
Get on that.
Yeah, like the big with their hands sticking out. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's iconic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, over here's a little patch of what I want to have the biome like along the river edge look like everywhere eventually.
Oh my lord.
So
That's
I'm working
so
on it
ambitious.
slowly.
Ooh, firefly bushes.
Yeah, I got a few firefly bushes scattered around. I got the new bushes
Wait.
scattered around.
Does your
so
pack take the
pretty.
dots out?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my
it's,
god,
it's so
I need
good.
this.
Isn't it so
it's-
good? The
I
dots
hate
on
the
them are
stupid little
terrible.
dots. I just don't like how they sync up. They like,
Yeah, it's really repetitive.
yeah, it makes them look so like robotic.
Yeah.
Oh,
and-
the firefly bushes?
uh-huh.
Yeah.
Pleased to meet
Like,
They
you.
look
now
like-
as animated particles on it normally, I just deleted it from the resource pack.
They look really good without them.
Yeah. And then these are my murlocs. You'll see some frogs around. I love murlocs from World of Warcraft. One of my favorite little monsters in games, and so I built these are like inspired by murloc camps from WoW, which are
That's so
basically
cool.
mutant fish monsters. And so we got frogs here to be as close as we could. And of course they're on leads because otherwise they would disappear.
Very nice custom trees.
Thank you.
Epic.
Yeah. And then this is kind of where things like really the area that we're moving into now is like where I've really started like exploding everything. So we can go this way and then we'll go to the left and we can get towards the city and I can show you all that cool stuff.
This is insane. This is so much work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah, I
When
should
did
probably
you start
go.
it again? I know you said when did you start the hardcore world?
It's like almost 3.5 years.
That's a lot of work for 3 years.
Pleased to meet
Ooh,
you.
look at
Yeah.
that bridge. That's neato.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
bridge.
cool. I like
Okay,
that.
is that lodestone before
Ooh.
or after the crafting recipe?
Those were
change?
before. Those
Respect.
were
Nah,
before.
it's
Yeah.
been cheapened on you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. It's not as fancy anymore.
Respect, man. I've got a bunch in my world that I decorated with, and now it's like, well, they're just valueless now.
Yeah.
I want my
Yeah, it
nether
still looks
back.
good though. It still looks good. Yeah, that bridge goes to a dwarven area that I'm starting. And I've only got like 2 buildings over there right now. So do we want to go to the dwarven area or do we want to go left back towards the city? What do you guys want to see? There's 2. We could kind of do that whole loop over there. There's kind of the dwarven area. There's another village and then like a little farmland region. And then we could loop back. That's kind of all that's over this way. So
Go, lead.
That sounds good.
All right.
Yeah. Save the best for last with the big city.
this way through the bridge and to the right. This is kind of like the outskirts of it, where I want to do like I'm trying to do dwarves, but above ground. So I want to do like a big dwarven harbor over here. And they're kind of really like brutalist steampunky is the vibe I'm going for. So they've got their donkey way station, of course. And then they've got their little gate leading into the region. And then it's not too much beyond that besides like the big building. And I've tried reimagining resin instead of being something that comes from trees. I've reimagined it as an ore. Just for
This is so awesome, fWhip. What
Yeah.
the heck?
yeah, I like this is a
Dude.
big
Oh,
dwarven
wow,
mine.
that's cool with the resin. Whoa.
It
I would
kinda
never
works,
be so
it works-
bold to do that, and that's so cool. I
It
like
works
that.
really well as a trim. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
minecart will take you down to a farm if you were to ride
Oh,
it.
and
but
you've
we
got
can
it on the
also-
walls.
Yeah. So I turned it into just an ore
Yo.
instead of being like a coal
does
ore.
look
and
like an
iron
ore.
Yeah, it's awesome. So there's like a bunch of mining equipment down here and just like stocked up stuff and
Well, and it's kind of cool how you can have it like on only one side of the stone, unlike a real ore, you know?
mhm.
I
Yeah.
love this little tractor. What the heck is this? I love this thing so
This
much.
is so good.
Dude, this is such a cool atmosphere.
I really like how this turned out.
It's reminding me of our streams doing the dwarf what was that game? Dwarf Rock Galactic.
Oh, Deep Rock Galactic.
Deep Rock Galactic.
Dude, we
thank
got to
you.
do that again soon. They have a new big version of the game coming out. I'm
Rock
so
and
down.
stone, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
Ooh, I
this
like
leads
that
actually
next
down to a resin farm that I buried deep underground here, so that there's like more cave stuff down here. So I try and make a lot of the stuff that I do functional, but also like aesthetics first, function second.
Yeah.
So yeah, it goes all the way down here if you just keep following the minecart track. There's 1 or 2 tunnels I haven't finished detailing yet. Might have to crouch a few times because I had to make it shorter to get the resin to, or get the creaking to actually spawn in the right place. But yeah, there's just a little room down here, and there's a a
This
nice
is
little
cool.
Pleased to
resin
meet
farm
you.
up there.
Dang. Well, now I'm sad I can't get the resin.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't feeling too sad about it until now, this very moment, and now I'm like, wait a minute.
No,
didn't
resin's
realize
good.
How much potential
So many
it
people
had.
have told me resin, like, oh, resin's so bad, bad, gross. I'm like, no, it's a good block. You just have to use them in the right context.
It with the tough, it just works so well.
Yeah, it's fun.
Can I not get under?
Oh, you got crouch and jump. Sorry, it's a little. Apparently, I learned that creaking can spawn on rails. So, super fun.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
that.
It's
Is
the
that the
only
only
mob
mob
that
that
can.
can?
Yeah.
No, I thought I'd put rails down there to stop them all from spawning, and then no, they could still spawn. So I had to put the slabs on top so that it would make it short enough
Oh,
so that they
interesting.
couldn't.
Good to know.
Yeah, not fun. Not fun.
Yeah, I like the resin. That's such a bold highlight. It looks really cool.
Yeah, I wanted to go with like copper trims, and then I was like, but I want to build a resin mine, so let's just trade out the copper trim for resin. And then I was like, wait a minute, this is kind of cool. And then over this way is the other building in this area. Just a wee little guy.
Is fire spread off in your world?
Yeah, it is. I turned off fire
Gotcha.
spread and I turned off Enderman griefing.
So that allows you to do like some cool like torches
Yeah.
that never go out. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is like the big ol' grand hall council chamber or whatever. Then it actually also has a full automatic rocket factory up in the top of it. So the two
Oh,
glass
wow.
tubes, one links to a gunpowder farm, one links to a sugarcane farm, and then they're
And an interior. You said you didn't do
yeah,
interiors. Great interior.
Yeah, I actually got one here. There's a little council room, with that giant wide open door like that. I feel like I needed one.
Yeah.
So
Here. Wait, no, is it not here? Or is it here?
Yee.
Hear ye.
hear ye.
Got really self-conscious the other day when I just shouted, "Here he!"
Yeah, this is one of those projects that I want to do more on. I just haven't really had the inspiration or drive to get out here quite yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all coming. And if we go just straight out this way, if you fly, I think that's not a rocket. Over this mountain, and then it'll be through the next valley. You should start seeing some builds somewhere up here.
I see builds. I see farms.
Oh no, go right,
Wrong
right,
way?
Mog.
Ah. Wrong
Look
builds.
back that way.
Oh, there's the builds.
It's just such an interesting vibe I haven't seen in Minecraft in a while. I've been playing so much on an SMP that you have your one little spot that's your base. This is so I don't know, cool how it's so sprawling and
Yeah.
I don't know. It's such a different vibe.
It's
than
so
It's
special to be able to
cohesive.
sprawl.
Yeah, that I people always ask me do you like SMPs or single player more? And I'm always like, if I could only pick one form of Minecraft to play, I think I would have to pick single player, just because of the sprawl. But then I very much need that vibe of just being able to meet up with friends and hang and do something else. Single player for me,
I
just
relate
being
to
able
you,
to
though.
build wherever you want, however you want, is so fun. So this is just a little harbor down here, some crabbing, little crab pots or something on the boats.
For me,
Yeah.
it's the fact that SMPs end
Yeah.
and single player can go forever.
Yeah,
Or maybe not in hardcore, but I guess it can if you're good enough.
yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it's just a vibe I haven't experienced for a long time. I stopped my single player in 2016.
Mm-hmm. I think the first video I saw of you, Scar, was when you built the mountain in your single player world.
It never got finished.
Yeah, hey, the front looks great.
The front does look great. The backside is real wild looking.
Oh, I got something for you soon. Don't worry. But yeah, so this village here, it was a small village up here, I think. Yeah, there was just 2 or 3 houses. And I wanted to transform something and get cartographer maps when the trial chambers came out. So I'd start with the house at the top here and then kind of did a whole cliff face thing out here. So if you just do a swoop out over the water, I had a lot of fun designing this cliff, big basalt rocks and really
Wow.
high contrasty stuff.
Pretty.
Oh,
It was
nice.
fun to do.
Need to take another screenshot.
But yeah, so this one turned into a pretty fun project and was just, I was like, I could just get a cartographer out of the villager breeder I have and grab a map and go do it and like be done with all that. I was like, or new build project, new fun time.
Man, this is such an underrated block, the dead coral, especially for
it's so good.
stones. It's a block like, I don't know, I always forget about.
Yeah.
I never remember about
I'm
that block.
selling it on Hermitcraft and nobody ever buys it, Scar.
I bought one of your tridents.
Goodness sakes.
I bought the one
I mean,
that
it's
said
like
Vito
gold.
stole
It's so
this.
rare. You can only
Yeah.
get it from Wandy T.
Oh, it's a child.
Yeah, the
Hey,
shop came out
buddy.
of nowhere.
Hi.
Wow. I like the birchwood.
Oh,
Look at
little
that.
guy.
The fresh animations makes him really wild.
Yeah, they're so good. The new fresh animations updated, I love. It's so fun.
Well, I don't know if I have it.
If the new cows work for you, then you got it.
Okay, yeah, the cows are now solid things and not
Yeah, not.
fragments.
Yeah. Ugh, gross.
Yeah, can't get enough of this cliff, man. It looks so good.
I want to bring it all
Just
the way
like-
around. I've only did it like I did it to where it worked on the thumbnail, and I was like, all right, I'm done.
Oh yeah, I see where it
But
stops.
I need to I need to finish that one. But yeah, there's a little bit, but we gotta fly along this road a little bit to get back up to it. Where, trying to remember. Oh, the dog brewery. Yeah. When all the new dogs came out, I was like, you know what? I live in Seattle, and everywhere there's breweries, and there's always dogs at the brewery. So I decided to get all the dogs and make a brewery for them. Just
Do they
because,
clean the paws before they go in the restaurant?
you know, I'd hope so.
Like a little dog paw cleaner?
Like out in public, just like, oh, here. Like, wipe their
Let's get
paws.
these paws washed.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a fun build style out here, just for like really, really different on the colors. A lot of whitewash, but like kind of heavy texturing and whatnot, and then the bright roofs. But this right here is the brewery.
Wow. And
There's
look
what-
at the vineyard.
Yeah. Well, these are supposed to be hops. And then all of the
Ah.
dogs are named after nicknames that I have for my dogs, IRL. Gem, after you've met them, you can probably guess who is who.
They're so cute.
They're all around,
Oh,
some are
look at the
inside.
pipes.
Spooby.
Yeah, there's Booby and
Wow.
Spooby. There's Stinky. Who else is in here? We've got Bubbies. We've got Gurgles. I'm trying to remember who's upstairs. In the tasting room is Girly Whirly, and then there's Bleeped Out, and then there's Miss Mama. Impulse, thank you for the raid.
Dude, this is awesome.
Yeah, it's been fun. This was a really fun one to make up and all that.
Yeah, I like the vibe of a brewery. You pulled it off really well.
Thank you.
I don't think
Pleased
I've
to
ever
meet
seen a
you.
brewery pulled off in
Great
Minecraft.
podcast.
That is
with
really
Impulse
interesting.
Is
with
my
the-
dude.
What do they call these? The hops? The hoops?
Hops, yeah. That was
Yeah,
the
hops
attempt
are-
at least. It kind of worked out. It worked
Yeah,
out
no,
fairly
it
well.
looks cool.
Yeah.
Looks great.
I was driving through Oregon at one point and just was like, actually around when I was building this, going to a family member's college graduation, and there's just like fields of hops everywhere along the highway, and I was like, I never knew they grew like that. And then I was like, I'm gonna try and figure out how to put that in game.
And yeah. That's where they all are, like down I-5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, so the Dwarven area is actually down the road right there that we just went through, so we can head off on this way. Also, if you guys want to say
That's
hi,
cool.
Impulse, he just rated the stream.
Hi, Impulse. I want to know how you did that camera magic.
Hey,
I
nerd.
sent you a message.
don't have to sound too excited, Gem.
Sunflowers!
Yeah, big sunflower field.
Pretty.
Oh, it's such a vibe.
It's a fun vibe.
Wish I could get these
Have you,
two.
have you expanded these? These look expanded.
Yeah, yes. Some of them are bigger and some are small. Yeah, there's
Okay,
three
nice,
sizes.
nice.
There's the
Okay.
normal one is the smallest, but I've made two larger sizes.
Man, the one
Oh,
texture I wish they would
yeah.
update is the sunflower. That
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking. It's like
Yeah, it's so
oblong,
small. It's so
Yeah.
small.
What's that way?
That way goes to the Woolly Cow Ranch and loops back around to the north end of the city. So yeah, we can go that way. Why not?
Wow, is that pale grass? I haven't seen
this is a snowy slopes biome.
Oh, I see.
It's so pretty, this grass color, actually.
Yeah, I like it with the moss. If it was the grass down, I felt like it's too much, but with the moss, it kind of gives like a good balance.
That's what I'm saying. Like the green against the like the blue grass is really interesting.
Yeah, so this was all snowy slopes, and it wasn't much taller than this, but it was just kind of like that weird, awkward snow cap.
Getting some spoilers ahead of time. Sorry.
Now we're walking. This is a lake that I've dug out for the north end of the river.
You love digging a lake and a river,
I really
don't you?
like digging in the game. Apparently, yeah. No, it's a thing. But yeah, this has been super fun. Just to work on is on the far side of there, on top of that cliff, where you can kind of see the emptiness and all that. I'm going to do a big university, the Foliage University, and then it's going to have like a few like student areas along the water over there. So I'm doing a big university that's themed all around plants. So they're going to have like one room dedicated to like crops and flowers and farms, or like one wing, and then one for like trees and arborists and stuff, and then one like kind of underneath the cliff for all like the mushrooms and fungus and those things, and then along the water for like all the water plants in Minecraft. So should be kind of fun to bring it all together in some cool way.
Yeah, I've
seen
you designing that on your streams, dude. It's looking cool.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big one to get in there eventually, but it's been really fun.
How close are you on the on the creative aspect of it?
I've got it blocked out, at least the upper part, just in concrete right now. So I haven't started actually detailing, but I'm starting to like etch in some windows and things like that. So it's probably a month or two out before I build it in survival, just because I have other stuff. But yeah.
Wait, dude, I just realized how much coal ore is over there.
A lot of coal ore.
That's a lot
Oh
of
my
coal ore.
lord, that is so much coal, dude. What's wrong with you?
Well, when you dig out massive areas and like have other things wrong with you, and then you're also a hoarder and you collect every single block that you mine up, somehow you end up with 6 shulker boxes of coal ore, and you're like, what should I do with this?
I believe it, honestly. That's a pretty common high up.
Dude, that is crazy.
Yeah, so it's I have so much of it, dude. I think I still have like 3 or 4 shulkers full of coal ore that's just sitting
It
around doing
looks
nothing.
so good.
When you're not zoomed in, it just looks like stone blocks with like
It's
a
like
little bit of
slightly
shadow.
darker. Yeah, it's just slightly darker.
Then I realized what it was, and I was like, "There's no way."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll loop back around there. We'll walk through that because that gets us into the harbor and everything. But over here, we've got the Woolly Cow Ranch, which is one of my more recent ones of woolly cows. And they needed a ranch because they're adorable. And I love them. And they're so cute.
Which sounds like a Mario Kart level.
Yeah. The Woolly Cow, the new cold variant one.
Look at them. These are my
I've not
favorites.
seen any of these fellas.
The Highland cows.
Yeah, aren't
that
they
is a
so
nice
good?
cow. Oh, I've never seen this in person.
And look at the bushes.
Yeah.
Nice
Did you change
bushes.
these textures or not?
No, that's just base.
It's just the new one.
Yeah.
They've learned. They made the bushes actually bushes now.
The bushes are nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like this fella. I've never seen him with the big horns and everything.
Yeah, isn't he cute? I love them.
Big
They're so
honker.
fun. I did a ton of
Yeah, that's
firefly
cool.
bushes down by the water here too, so at nighttime this gets to be very magical.
You were
You got
right.
the,
Having those little particles on those firefly bushes do make a difference when they're clustered together.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
so much better.
Yeah, and they got their big old ranch house over here, and
You got the colors perfect, like on the roof of that ranch over there, or the
Yeah.
barn.
I
It
wanted to
matches
go-
their fur.
yeah.
So well.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to bring in the cows, give them a little connection to it. But I want to go with like almost like Eastern Washington pine forest type vibes, like when you're just exiting the mountains going east, like for that like warm weather pine tree. That's what I'm trying to do up here for like the trees and everything. So it's been fun to kind of mess around with all that.
Dude, your world is just one big thumbnail. Everywhere I look, there's a new thumbnail, a new YouTube thumbnail.
That's the hope. Alrighty, if we just fly up to the right, there's like a little road that you can just loop up to, and then we'll get onto the bridge and we can start looping back down.
Ooh, how was it? Are these like natural flowers, or did you do? all this?
Yeah, this is meadow biome.
Wow, I think it's just
I
your pack
love
makes
this
it look
biome.
so much fluffier.
Yeah. No, they're fun. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Yeah, over here, this is my Elden Ring bridge, is what I keep calling it.
It's so good.
Very much stole it from a build in Elden Ring and was like, I'm throwing this into my world.
Oh my god, even this view is good from the way we were looking.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been fun.
We were standing on top of more color, and I didn't even realize it.
The color never ends.
The color is everywhere. Don't worry, it's everywhere. People were
It's
like,
so
"Why are
good.
you using so much of that?" I'm like, "Just wait, just wait. It's gonna be so
It does
good."
look good. It
Pleased
does
to
That's
meet
the
you.
process.
There's even clay in the bridge too for like that really strong highlight when you're far away.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
that little
been
glint.
fun.
I love clay and builds.
It even looks good up close. You know, sometimes those can be a little wonky up close, but that even looks good up close too. And
Yeah.
from far.
Thank you. Yeah. We can fly down here and go into the city,
The big city.
City time.
the big city of Path. I've, for some reason, started naming every single thing in this world after like Minecraft blocks. And so I was like, somebody was like, well, name it something like Rome. All roads lead to Rome. And I was like, no. All roads lead to Path, because Path block. And so it's kind of a
There you
dumb
go.
name, but it's fit. Actually, do you want to go through that area over there and then the city? Yeah, we should do that. That'll work.
The
there a city called
resin on
Path?
the trees. It's like oranges. Oh my gosh, Scar,
Yeah.
look at that.
Yeah, it's a little orchard.
Wait, where? Oh,
So good.
I see. That's crazy.
Yeah,
It's
so,
so
It's orange now.
immersive.
isn't it? It's so good. I've got other types of fruit trees I've tried making, but these are my favorite ones that I have.
I love
Oh.
that they've started letting us
Like-
use blocks on all the blocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wish we could
They
hang
like us
blueberries
now.
from leaves.
Yeah, we need more
They like
more
us
of
now.
this energy where we can put stuff
Yeah.
on leaves.
Hmm.
Oh man, this reminds me of California right here. The orange
Yeah.
trees. This is like childhood right now. over
Oh
here.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Man.
No, this
This
so
is
this
so good.
this whole
You know, I
area
think the
here.
spring to life drop is underrated. 'Cause
Huh?
these
Oh, yeah.
new,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
It's
haven't updated
massively
it. I'm still in
underrated.
1.21, and I'm just like between the fallen leaves and the firefly bushes and all this other stuff. I'm like, man, it's like a totally different game.
Yeah, no, I absolutely love the new updates. The drop system they've done with all these little tiny updates, just to get a little bit more here and there, especially with the foliage focus, for me it's been perfect. It's been so fun.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Somebody's a
gotta update.
terraformer over at Mojang.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
killing it
somebody
lately.
got hired on and said, "Wait, guys, what about our terraformers?" And yeah, it's been really fun. So yeah, this whole
Oh, the
place.
pond. Look at the little pond.
Yeah.
Underrated pond over
Bubbles.
here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this pond.
Thank you. Is yeah,
Very lush pond.
Wait,
been
how are
fun.
you doing the bubbles? Oh,
there's
it is
soul sand down there.
I just didn't see it at
like
first.
like a little spring, just give it some lore magic-y sense for how it all flows down to the water and everything and how it doesn't run out.
Dude,
This
this
is so
city
awesome.
is so big.
Did you come back in here? Or did you build this since
Yeah.
the update?
No, I came back and added the fallen leaves.
You came back in and added this. God, fWhip, you're so good at
Isn't
this.
it cool?
I
Yeah,
love
that adds
this
so much. That's
is
crazy.
like the single player energy, and I'm so jealous of it. The
So good.
resetting all the time, like you can't come back in and
Yeah.
add the update stuff.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
Yeah,
so
I know what
nice.
you mean, Jeff. I'm like, oh.
yeah, like these guys also just for like longevity, like these are Halloween 2024 mobs, so like the pumpkin mobs. So every Halloween I try and stream during the day and catch as many like unique pumpkin head mobs as I can. I haven't done anything with them yet. They're all just
Wait, you can save those?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
thought
yeah,
They just
they don't-
disappeared after the
no.
day
If you
ended.
name tag them, they stay. So like this guy's got full gold armor as a zombie.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I all these years I thought, oh, who cares? They'll be gone tomorrow.
No. They stay. One friend Linksy, who is like a 5-6 year hardcore world, he's got some like full diamond armor skeletons with jack-o'-lanterns on their head or something like that. It's so cool to be able
Oh,
to see
wow.
those.
So awesome.
I had no idea. That's really cool.
Yeah, just little like cosmetic stuff you can only get day of. I think all the other holiday things disappear, but yeah. So this is like my huge farming area. Many farming areas that I have in the world. This was I was playing Manor Lords way too much, so
Manor Lords is so good. Have
This
you
is-
tried Foundations as well? Because they're both
yeah,
addicting.
yeah. Oh my god, too much. So this here is like a little malt house because I was playing Manor Lords and I was like, I need something else unique here.
Gosh.
And then we have the herbalist down at the end, and then I can't remember what this guy was supposed to be, but he's got a little chicken coop. And then yeah, so we got the herbalist, we got the grain silos.
Oh,
They got their own little mini lake over here.
You're gonna make me play Manor Lords tonight.
I so
Don't
wish
get
it
me
had like a
back into that.
multiplayer. I don't know how it would work, but
Did you play it, Scar?
Oh yeah, I've got like 80 hours in it.
Oh my god,
Dude, it's good.
it's yeah, I'm like 20 or 30 hours, I think. It's so fun. Yeah, so we got a little bee area over here just for some bees hanging out. And then yeah, the crazy part about this region is if you walk over, where is it? Like right here, and click F3 and look at the biome. This was a mountain.
Snowy slopes.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
no.
Yeah,
Oh my
this-
Oh,
lord.
no.
Yeah, this was about 150 blocks taller.
Oh jeez, dude.
So I tore it all down. I wanted a better view into the city, so I needed to get rid of the mountain. Duh.
You're
I feel
insane.
ya. Sometimes you gotta take that mountain down.
I mean, I've
It
seen what
has-
you're doing with your zoo. You flattened a whole mountain too.
Visiting Scar's base is like visiting a flat world. I actually start
Yeah.
thinking I'm at Mog's area.
Yeah, you would be very at home.
It's my kind of player right there.
Yeah. Yeah. So this kind of leads over
What
here
do
to a
you
little bit
think
more farming
Minecraft
area.
movie? Clapperboard emoji.
Off this way, there's just some more stuff. This dude's still here. He doesn't. need
Flip,
to-
there's
he can-
so
buddy.
many custom trees.
Yeah. No, this whole place, every single thing here is custom. Even all the grass and all those things are hand
It's
placed.
goals. Genuinely goals. It's so hard to keep up the custom tree energy. And
Yeah,
I love that
I
you
love it.
have.
Why can't we have such lush wheat in
I
vanilla
know.
Minecraft?
I'm so
I
happy
know,
with
this is
I
so
loved it.
beautiful.
I was so happy when I finished this texture.
Are you
It's
adding some of
so
the new
happy.
grass into your wheat
It's
fields?
so short.
The dry one?
It's so
the tall
short.
dry one.
No, it's still so short. It's less than a block tall.
Okay, well, you can adjust that.
I could. I could do that. Yeah, this is like the only reason to actually come out here is in the basement. I have a little grow up for ferns because
Grow up.
I gotta grow up for my tall ferns.
Oh my
Yo,
god.
I'll let my friends know I have a hookup.
Yeah. There you go. If you ever need some ferns, I got you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so this is kind of all custom stuff out here. Just another little orange tree, little place over there. We got our sheepies out here, and then I've done all the river foliage along the edge, at least through to this corner, so you can kind of see a lot of. I've even come back through and added a lot of like the bushes and the firefly bushes and.
Wow.
Fun part about the firefly bushes, if they have like a leaf block above them, they'll still
Pleased to meet you.
have their particles come out, so you kind of get the cool little particles and bugs flying around and stuff when you're in here.
Oh, if there's a
They-
block over the firefly?
Yeah, even during the day.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's
super fun.
right. Because the thing I'm working on, I was like, why is this bush on and not the other? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if it was time or lights.
It's just light, yeah.
They gotta take your foliage pack and just add it into the game, dude.
I know. I'm excited to see
I'm
it with
loving
vibrant
it.
visuals. I think it's gonna look really cool.
I'm in love with this stuff.
Oh, that's just my pale hanging moss farm in there. Not too much. Yeah, it's a big old water mill because you need milling stuff, and then they also like gardens and bees. Here's my other
This
type
is
of
so
my
nice.
fruit trees. This one is flower pots with oak saplings instead. So it's like a big fruit.
That's
really
awesome.
Yeah, that's been fun. And then this is like we're working into the town here. There's like a community garden behind, and then I didn't want to just continue more gardens, so I did a little mini amphitheater. So you could have people up here talking, and then you could have like a little village gathered
gosh.
around, and just
Yeah.
I thought it just added a cool little vibe here of just kind of
Definitely.
giving a little bit more story
Yeah.
to it all.
Makes
And then
it feel like more of an actual community.
yeah, and then they all got their own little garden plots up here. I looked at so many pictures of community garden areas in Seattle that I could find online, just like Google Earth and all that, and then even some like near me that I like knew of, and I was like just looking at pictures of like how they're all set up, and I like how this one came together. There's just
This
like a
is
lot of cool
great.
little stuff.
The difference
then-
is your stuff's actually alive in here.
Yeah, fair. And then right down this way, we got a little fishing village. We'll go into the town that way first. So these are just like a bunch of little tiny boats So we have all the big boats on the far side of the harbor, and then all the little locals and their fishing
Whoa,
boats
look
are
at
all
those
in
boats.
Dude, these docks are so good too. Like the
It's
way
really
they.
hard to look at the small boats while there's those boats. That's crazy.
Oh, those
Yeah.
boats are so cool.
here. Yeah, they've
I'm
been fun.
so bad at boats. I'm so impressed by those. Oh my god. And they're all colorful. They're all like uniquely colorful. Like every
Yeah.
boat
Different
you feel like it's
shapes,
always
yeah.
made out of spruce wood.
Yeah, I
Did you
very
use
much.
like different references for each of these, or did you just?
Yeah, I have a Pinterest board with like that's like 300 pins of just like historical models of boats. And I just like pick one and go for it and just see what I can come up with. And
I
also
wanna
one of my
bring one home
moderators,
with me.
Blocky, his whole thing is building boats, and he's taught me a lot about how to build boats by like sending me ones he's made that I've just like studied. So that's helped a lot. But yeah,
This is amazing.
that pale oak one, like the brown and dark oak in the back there, with that's actually at an angle. It looks a lot better from far away, and up close it's a little wonky, especially like underwater. But you know, who cares? That's underwater.
Angled boat. That's very
Yeah.
impressive.
That was hard. But yeah, over here, this is just like a little fishing village here, and then we got all the way back up into the town, where it's just stuff, a lot of stuff, so much stuff, and there's a market.
Whoa. I like the change into the mushroom on your feet. Good feet texture.
Okay, yeah, yeah, good sounds and all that. Yeah,
I like it because you change from a lot of the dirt over here. And it's
Yeah.
like, whoa.
it's a little cleaner. It's a little like
Yeah,
more.
you're in like a cleaner, tidier area.
Mm-hmm. This is the cheese
It's supposed to
stand.
be milk.
Yeah, it's yeah.
I love
I
it.
like that. That's cool.
They got cheese.
I'm so
they got
jealous of
little groceries.
Bedrock. Bedrock can dye cauldron water.
I know. I'm
I
so jealous. I want
know.
that. I want that so badly.
I
Why is
want it
Bedrock
Why
so
haven't
get
they
all
bad.
the
given
cool
that to
things?
us
Ugh.
yet?
Made a short about it, begging for them to change it.
Oh, this view, fWhip.
Isn't it good? The castle on top too is so fun.
Wow.
That-
Aw,
that-
and dude, the observatory just peeking out past the mountain there.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, the sight lines.
This boat right here, that's kind of like steampunky one. I'm saying is like a dwarven boat for that dwarven city we were in. Like that's the vibe that I want for
Mm,
that
That's
kind of like more
awesome.
industrial.
from the resin area.
Yeah.
Yep,
So
matches the color for
Yeah.
sure.
little dry dock over on the side by where Mog is, just for fixing up the little boats. Just trying to tell stories. Like
Pleased
I'm
to
trying to
meet
tell the
you.
stories of like how all the different people live and all that stuff when you're throughout here. These are like the most recent houses I built in the city, so they don't have interiors for the harbor here. But when we walk down this way, starting at this, so yeah,
The
these,
street is so good.
I love
Oh,
this street.
this is my favorite thing ever. Right, this everything's so close together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
then all,
could
like, these
never
little
master
alleyways
this.
now.
This is
Dude.
good.
All of these houses now are all things that have been built by people in my supporter community. So they're all fully decorated. I've finished all of these. Someone's a bakery that Gem's in right now. Even
Wow.
the upstairs, all those things are decorated out too. So they're really fun to walk through. They're an absolute pain in the butt to build, but like recreating
can
a
imagine.
survival.
One over here.
So many random blocks and items, I'm sure.
Oh god,
You
yeah.
Oh
make a
dude.
my
candy shop in this
gosh.
one.
Which one?
I want a candy shop in this one.
Dude, there's like a whole secret alley system back here.
Yeah,
Perfect
yeah.
candy shop right
Whoever's
here.
making this one, Scar wants a candy shop. So I'll remember to write that down.
Candy shop at Disneyland's pink, so that's why.
Dude, I found the black market.
Yeah, behind all of it.
Yeah.
There's so much back there. There's been so many mobs. I've
Yeah,
had
come
to-
give me some ferns, man.
all of the spawn proofing back here.
wow.
It's just so rough, dude.
That's
This
cool.
is so crazy.
Yeah. I love that there's a few
The-
points where standing in the back, even though you're in all the dark, you can still see the blue sky of the Minecraft day. Like looking
Yeah,
up between
way-
the buildings.
yep,
Just
right
like a
up through there.
little bit to it is so fun.
The glow liken's really good for spawn proofing, I'm noticing.
Yeah. Yeah. So they got
I'm
a whole
sad I don't
Goes
have that
on and
either.
on.
Yeah, that's like a cold storage back there, Scar, for just like storing crops and things and cool place
Got a little
underground.
chilled when I went back there.
Yeah.
Brrr.
So we got a little coopery out in the back here. These are just a bunch of
There's
storage
so
rooms.
much to look at through here.
It's like
This is
overwhelming. It's really
insane.
overwhelming to walk through. There's so
Yeah, man,
much. If you're just
I
like
need
flying
like a
through all
whole
of them.
day to just
Yeah.
take this all in.
It's not even a little bit laggy though.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah, there were so many more item frames and like paintings and things and like armor stands everywhere, and I was like, y'all, I gotta cut them. Like, I need to be able to, like, if I died a leg, like, we can't.
Doesn't work.
That. So, yeah, this one here, I don't know if y'all have seen Klaus, the holiday movie. Like Christmas movie. It's like my favorite Christmas movie ever. It's like a new one.
Oh, dude, the classroom.
Yeah. They built this after the classroom. I love it so much.
I don't know what movie that is.
Klaus.
Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Oh, if you don't enjoy Christmas movies, it's a Christmas movie for you.
I love a good Christmas
But
movie.
yeah, even you just killed some turtles. Way to go, Mog.
Did it? What? Who?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't have those. I don't know how they work.
Mug's killing turtles?
Yeah, they're turtle eggs up there. Just smash
Mug,
them.
horrible.
I didn't know.
But yeah, the movie's so good. It's like the origin story of Santa told through like a postman perspective. It's so fun. Yeah, so all the boats
Highly
over
recommend. Very beautiful movie.
here. The art style's so good. Oh, the art style's amazing.
If for nothing else, like even if you can forget about the story, the art style is just so good.
The conduit here.
It's stuff
Sorry, I've
light
run
too.
ahead.
Oh,
No, you're good.
that's what that is.
Yeah, and then so the buildings on the corner that we missed, like that's a big inn right in there, and then that's right over next to it is like the harbor master, like boat master, who would be like.
Because you don't have mob heads or anything, right?
No, I have the wandering trader data pack for the stonecutter to get like the micro blocks, but I don't use them too much.
Okay.
I try and
You
use
do
them
have
very
micro blocks.
very rarely.
Got it. I just hadn't seen any, so I assumed you didn't have them.
Yeah. Welcome to the city. We have lower city, and then the middle city's kind of empty. Then upper city is very, very full. So lower city is in here. For a throwback to Empires, I've rebuilt this one is all the colors that I used in Gobland, and then I rebuilt part of the lounge.
Oh, wow.
So I needed a pointed dripstone farm, so I just redid that and just kind of made a little pointed dripstone farm hidden in the back there.
Very cool.
Really
I
good
remember
palette
this.
on these benches here.
Yeah, that was like my favorite interior I've ever made. Like the best. I think that was like my best interior I've ever built. So I was just like, I gotta do it again. I gotta do it again.
Run it back.
Yeah. And then this right here is Radish. This is a horse that's very, very special because I lost them like 3 or 4 months ago. And they're one of the fastest horses in Minecraft. Like if you jump on them and just move, they're like
Oh yeah.
0.003 off of the fastest speed you can get on a horse. I've been working on getting them, and I lost them because I got off of them, and then they wander and do all that stuff, and they just found their way up a mountain. And then randomly in the last episode I was recording right before the world tour, they're actually sitting on top of the mountain, like way up there by the observatory. Just randomly spotted them up there. So
That's crazy.
It was fun to be able to get them back, but yeah,
That's awesome.
I was about to like send out the search for the people who got the download. I was like, whoever can find Radish, I'll build an entire farm dedicated to you. I just need to know Radish is alive. Like I'll build you a farmhouse, like a whole.
That does happen to me too, because like obviously on Superflat there's nowhere for them to go. So I'll find a bee that I named like 3 years ago, with like 3,000 blocks out. I'm like, how did you fly out here, buddy?
Yeah. So gems
When
in
you
the
first said
foliage
that
market.
Those horses were out on top of
Is
a
this a
mountain. I was
farmer's
like, oh, no, this
market?
is gonna end poorly.
Yeah, this is my storage room for foliage.
Dude, so sick.
This is awesome.
So I've moved storage rooms everywhere around the world, so I'm not just like in one big mega storage. I've spread them out so all like the plants and leaves and everything are here, and there's different like stones and dirts and a lumber mill for all the woods, and then like my starter house I still kind of live out of for that type of stuff. But yeah, so it's like all over. So there are a lot of them are actually in the city. So I mean, head over this way, I can show you where some other ones are, where there's more Manor Lords inspired stuff over here. Actually, no, this was Anno 1800. I was hooked on that game for a little while.
Good one too.
So this is like more harbor extension. Here's that diagonal pale oak boat right down here along the edge, which is such a pain
Very
to build.
cool.
Such a pain.
Taking it home with me.
Go for it. That thing cost me so much pain. Need it out of my sight. Yeah, this is gonna be like a mud factory. And then they got a little like outdoor little smithing area just to fill in the space.
It's so alive.
Thank you.
Like
Yeah.
I could stay here. I could live here. It's alive.
Yeah, it's been fun. It's been really, really fun just kind of experimenting with like how to bring a world, like without adding just villagers everywhere, like how to bring it alive. So this in here is a dried kelp farm that isn't super active because I'm just never down here to load it. But up above it
here's
is
the micro blocks. I see.
yeah, up above it is my dirt storage. So like all of the
Wow.
dirts and everything. So I got them in here, and then I have all my red sand stored up above because I forgot to include it down there, and I have so much of it that it's just all up here.
Pleased to meet you.
We'll get to it later, but I tore out
Also
all the
love
red
your
sand in a
hardcore
mesa
world a
biome
lot.
to replace it with regular sand. It looks amazing, but it was so much red sand. But the Anno 1800 thing is up on this cliff here. There's like a whole brickworks area, just because I was playing Anno, and then I was like, this is so fun how they have like all the different stages that you can see for like the big towers for smelting down all of the brick, like the clay and
Wow.
making the bricks, and then
Dude,
so fully just kind of built out this space in here.
So good.
that's so cool. Very, very immersive.
Yeah.
Got a big coal pile back here.
Yeah, I threw some blackstone in too, so I could get the slabs. Worked out
Ooh,
pretty
and
well.
you've got a little farm in here.
Yeah, that's one of
Little clay
those like,
farm.
dirt to mud to clay farms if I ever really need some, but I'll be honest, I don't think I've ever used it since I made it, but that's fine.
I live off that farm, dude.
Oh yeah, well you have to make blocks out of nothing. Nor the dirt. It's,
Basically alchemy, Minecraft alchemy. Yeah.
yeah, so they have a little like water like
Pleased
like
to meet you.
Canal.
canal for here for like all the mountain runoff, and then they just water wheel and all that stuff, just like kind of lush back alleys, backyard spaces, and
The banners overhead. Oh my goodness, there's so many levels.
yeah. There's a lot. there's so much in here. I feel like I'm just trying to like hit on the big things, otherwise we will be here forever. And I want to be conscious of y'all's time, so I don't.
Dude,
Well,
I could lose an entire day just walking around this world. It's
this
crazy.
is the copper factory. There's a jelly guarding the front.
Oh, hi, Jelly.
So this I've kind of told the story of like how copper comes in. So they have like the raw copper ores coming over there, gets on a conveyor belt, gets smashed down, sent out over here, turned into like the piles of raw copper. Then they cart out to the back, and there's these big forges for actually smelting it down.
I love it.
And-
You're thinking the process is all out. This is so cool.
Yeah. And
That's
then
so
that
cool.
gets moved over into, there's a whole room here where it's just like loaded up on carts as copper to go out to where it needs to go. And then in the basement, I have like a copper aging area that's just a giant box underground. That's ugly, but it works.
Wow.
This city is just it's a living city like you'd see in The Witcher or a similar game like that, with the buildings all having their own functions, and
Yeah.
it's super impressive.
Yeah. So yeah, we got
This
like
is-
more wagon storage here. This is going to be like a little bakery. There's a cocoa bean farm in the upper floor. This goes out on the quarry we can jump into real quick, and then we'll come back into the city and go to the upper city just because we're here.
Your award-winning short.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. The building.
I've seen this.
Mog, you've got me doing shorts again. I gotta say, you've got me
They-
committed
I
to
don't-
trying them out.
I don't know what it is lately, but they've been going crazy.
Yeah. So this was a lot of this was open. I just kind of refined the walls and brought them in to be like more geometric and rocky to make it look like people are cutting away at them.
Yep.
And then I got my big stone storage room and everything back in there for all the stones.
The core reminds me of a old Call of Duty map.
A little bit, yeah. What is? I can't remember the name
Quarry
of that
from
one.
Modern Warfare 2.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So this is my mess of things in here. There's so much.
Wow.
There's so much.
Oh, I see. Nice.
Yeah, I spend a lot of time in there. Let's go back into the city.
Do you
though.
have like a giant like super fancy, super high tech storage room, or
No.
you just kinda-
No, everything's
Yeah.
spread out. So I like to
It's
fly
kinda
around the
how I
world.
am.
I like to slow it down. I feel like it actually gives me time to like think as I'm doing things instead of just that go that you see so much in videos. It's kind of nice just to slow down and honestly don't
Yeah, I
really
think there's
hate-
a lot of advantages to not being as centralized, right? Because
Yeah.
like Then like you can just set up a mini storage room at each project you're working on. You know?
Yeah, I kind of do that. Give me a reason to go back to where I built things instead of build it and never see it again unless I'm doing a tour. So that's my
Right,
whole
right.
goal. But yeah, so like that building right there, that's a lava farm. Underneath this little town hall, there's a mangrove tree farm, there's a bamboo farm, and I think a Propago
Whoa.
farm down there, something like that. I try to not use too many auto farms, but mangrove trees are awful. Hate them. Hate gathering them. It's such a beautiful block, but it's the worst thing ever. So yeah, I just refuse to gather them. So I made an auto farm so I'd actually use it.
Yeah, they're pretty terrible.
And then yeah, back around the corner here, if you guys want to do armor trims, the armory's over this way. I don't know if you want to steal some armor trims, but I got every single armor trim except the trial chamber ones because I built this so long ago. But they're all in their different barrels marked with whoever.
Wow.
So if
cool.
there's a few around, silence in the back, and then like there's even some up above and all that stuff. So they're just kind of around doing all their own stuff. So just I want to display them all. So this is like a armory for the city guard type vibe.
Love that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And then I'm trying to think. I got these little shrines like carved in everywhere. I started the city project like right after my honeymoon, and walking through like different areas in Italy, they have so many little shrines carved into the walls of cities, and just little like busts like of some ancient person that was important or things. And you can't really do that in Minecraft directly, so I was like, I'm just gonna do a little color and like a flower pot. So stole that
Yeah,
idea
no, it comes
very
across.
much. Yeah. Up this way. This is kind of working towards the university. This is what I call University Street. So my plan is to all these plant potters you see here with the moss and those big things. My plan is to build big old trees, like giant oak trees that actually cover this whole street for the canopy. So you feel like really, really nestled in, like really tall, kind of over the top of the buildings. I think it'd be a really cool vibe. And then it's going to turn around the corner and go all the way up to where the university is going to sit all the way at the tippity top. Should be kind of a fun vibe once it's all the way in there. I'm working on planning all those buildings out now in creative and seeing where it's going to grow.
Like dirt house.
Huh?
Dirt house.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, dirt's a great block. This is
It
my
is, and that's a
stained
good
glass
dirt house.
factory. So this is like a semi-automatic stained glass production area.
I remember you building this. This
Yeah.
is one of my
Awesome.
favorite like detail things you did with all the different colors getting like ground down.
Yeah, so it's like all of the different colors. Like here, you could pump them in, and then they go through the machinery. You can load the glass up at the top, and then inside of this thing is just an auto crafter where all the stuff gets pumped into, and then goes through a water stream. Looks like it gets loaded in this car that actually goes underground and like gets flooded all the way out to a storage room that I have for all of it, which is pretty fun. But then to like explain where they're getting the colors from, I gave them these really cool greenhouses in the back. That like
nice.
big contrast of like
I love a
big
good
factory,
greenhouse.
then greenhouse. I thought
That's
it was-
cool.
Yeah, it was fun. There's another greenhouse up at the top, but it's kind of hard to get to. But it looks pretty much the same as that guy. Just more stuff to look at from the road. And then that all gets pumped over here into what I call my color cathedral. That's all the color storage room. So it's just like a big blue and red greeny contrast building, and upper floors is like candles and dyes, and down below is glass and concretes and things. And so it's fun.
I love your approach to like functional farms, but they look like it's form first, right?
Yeah. Then yeah, upper city, these are just more buildings. There's always more buildings. There's different roads to go. There's like back alleyways. There's different streets. I'm trying to not just have it be like one main street. Like I want things branching off in different ways to access different points. So alleyways and whatnot and blah 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 all over the place. Cool things.
It just goes on and on.
Yeah.
Dude,
This
it's
is incredible.
crazy.
It's like what? Every time we turn another corner, it's just like a whole new world.
This is the end of the city. But yeah, there's my
It's
big
so
old town
cool.
hall. It's kind of like the upper area of it, which is fun. Kind of have like a big, like you come inside the street and right in front of you is bam, big point of interest as you're coming in the main entrance,
Yeah.
Yep.
which is cool. And I think most of these interiors are done. At least the first floor on most of them.
Keep dropping my pork chop.
To me, this is like the quintessential survival world, like what a Minecraft survival world should be.
Thank you. Oh yeah, big tree. Forgot to mention big tree.
Big tree.
Crazy.
Yeah, big tree. Yeah.
Magical tree?
Magic tree, yeah. I was playing God of War. I don't know if any of you have played that one, but there's like the room that you use to transport between the realms. It has a version of, I'm gonna totally butcher, but Yggdrasil, the world tree, but it's like shattered and broken in half in the middle. And so I saw that and I was like, wait, that could be kind of a fun idea to do a big tree. So I broke it in half.
Totems?
Huh?
How many totems did it take to build that?
Zero. I've only popped one totem in the whole time.
One totem?
Yeah.
That's insane. Bro.
Oh,
And I got
That's like an 80 totem job for Scar.
Yeah, I got kicked off of a strider in a lava lake, and I got stuck in like the Elytra fly animation, and that's the only totem I popped.
oh.
Just randomly glitched out, and the strider kicked me off.
Skill issue.
Yeah, I figured.
This is great.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, so that's my starter base up on the hill on the far side with that little like spruce tower to it. That's my starter base. That's where I started. There's more farming stuff over here. Lots more farming stuff.
Jeez, dude. Though yeah, the farms
The
go on
farms on
forever.
the hills are incredible.
Yeah. I have a thing where every episode I plant a new field, so there's a lot of fields.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, every episode I do, it's always it's turned into just my joke at this point in time. Stole it from Wadzee, who used to do it back in the day of planting melons in every video that he did, where he was like, I'm gonna add another 100 melons, so subscribe to see how many melons I plant. And I was just like, I'm gonna remix that and just do it. I'm gonna plant a field every episode, and then I just now turned into some stupid pun of why people should subscribe. And then just it's a great little way to have a funny advert every single time, every single episode at a random point of just saying, hey, you should subscribe. So it's fun. It's a good joke.
I like that. Like, maybe I'll steal that.
Here's a sheep
What can I
farm.
do instead?
There's a lot of like farms around here. Oh god, the bees are going crazy. There's a bee breeding area in there. There's an auto honeycomb farm up there. There's a lot more fields. There's my carrot and potato fields right here with my villagers. They just kind of got their own spaces in there. A good beetroot field because I felt like I needed to put one in. This is now the Pale Moss farm. It was the Moss farm, but I traded it to Pale Moss because I got another one for Moss. And then up here is my starter base. This is my house. This is where I live. So there's a little animal pen there. There's like this. This is my netherite forge, and I just have a bunch of diamond ore sitting out for no reason. My old horse.
Where's my pickaxe?
Mustard in there. And then yeah, this is my actual house. There's a mess outside.
And this is where you started. This is the spot that.
Yeah, this is
like,
the first
was
house
your
I built.
Oh,
where
nice, okay.
we loaded in was the actual spawn, but I came up here to build the house.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So yeah. And then right in front of Gem down this way is the that's the lumber mill for wood storage. And then we can go to the map room. I can show you guys that. I got a giant map of this area. That's pretty fun.
Oh, that'd be neat to see all the builds.
Yeah. This way. There's a little castle, a little baby castle with a big bridge.
And
I
mini
think
farms.
Oh, I can't remember. I don't know, Scar, if you're in here or not.
Yeah.
Oh, you are here.
No. Oh no.
I was making graves for all my friends who were doing hardcore at the time, and when they died, I was giving them a grave. So you've got a grave here. Sorry, bud.
Oh, that's right. I was like, when was that? Because my last hardcore series was 2012. Last time I did a hardcore series, but then I was like,
Oh,
oh
wow.
wait, no, I did that little one before I had to go in my surgery. Yeah.
Yeah, the 100 hours, whatever. Or...
100 hours. That's right. That's so fun.
There's Jimmy and Pix up here too.
I like the Jimmy.
Where'd we lose Mog to?
World.
Yeah, I don't know. I lost you guys. I dilly-dallied.
Pleased to
I'll
meet
just
you.
TP you.
Thanks, bro.
There you go.
Yay.
Ruining my trapdoors.
That's why I was asking for wind charges.
I figured that was gonna happen. Yeah, so I've been meaning to add like a joint entrance to bring those together, but I just haven't yet. So here's the first map that I made on episode 3. So like way back when. And then it's all the different renditions. If I try like every 10 episodes or so now to make a new map of this area. So there's like a big hall here where you can see a lot of the different things and kind of the orders that they popped up, which is fun.
Dude,
And then
it's a big area.
yeah.
Go back and look at the previous ones.
And we got glow squids down below us, we got guardians above us, and we have all fish tanks on the 4 corners for fun.
Oh,
vibes.
that's neat. I love a good fish tank in Minecraft.
Yeah. Minecraft just added a really cool change to the maps, if y'all haven't seen it yet, to where wheat and like crops actually show up differently on maps now.
Oh,
So like when you get down to the last one all the way here, won't rush y'all, but like you can actually see the texture of the crops.
Oh, it looks way better.
Isn't that so cool?
they
Dude,
love
that's
us.
100 times better.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't
That's
just
such
like
a
us. They
small
love
thing.
us now.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like, how did it take this long to do that? But oh my god, it's so good.
Oh, I totally
that's a-
missed that. When did they change that?
I don't know. I think it just changed. Like this late. I think it was 121.5. Like that we're on right now.
That's a huge difference. That makes
Dude,
me
you're
happy.
going off the
like you go to
boundaries of
that
this
one
map.
and then to this one, and just in that same area, it's just like green blob, color, green blob. Yeah, it's nice. I love it. I love it so much. I do kind of wish the cherry leaves were that color of pink instead of like the bright pink that they are in game. Like that, like hot pink almost that they have on the map is so cool.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
All right, I'm trying to think because we've been here for like an hour and a half already, and I want to be conscious of y'all's time. I'm trying to think where we can go next because we have that little like there's that like town up there, and we get to hit that. There's also a village, like a big dwarven village under us we can hit. That's just like a huge villager trading hall. If y'all want to see that, there's a custom landscape. There's a horse race track. There's a few more villages. And then there's a big desert area that would be fun to show y'all. Any all sound good? Should we just see how we're going?
I do want to see those clips you've been working on.
Yeah.
Up close and personal.
Yeah. Does anybody have
That's,
time constraints or anything? I want to be. I don't want to keep y'all if you're busy with other things.
I just
Winnie
have
will
to go
bark
12:30
in my
for
background.
breathing treatment.
The,
but,
long,
so I
the
still have
longer
time.
this goes,
Okay.
the
I
more
still
Winnie
have
will
time.
bark. So as long as you can put up with that, then
Oh,
it's
Winnie's
fine.
good. Winnie's a good dog. She's fine. Yeah, y'all just haven't been hearing because my mic's cutting it out. But Sid just left to go on a bachelor trip this weekend, and so Nova's been howling, crying in the background because her mom's gone. So
Oh.
Oh,
she's like, I'm all alone. I'm like, yeah, don't worry, I'm here too. It's fine.
Winnie just wants her supper. She's a lab.
Yeah, fair.
Always supper time.
Alrighty.
Just a quick little.
Yeah. Fly down this way. Follow me.
It's a skill, Scar.
It's just I'm not subtle with it. I just,
Into the cave.
oh my god.
Wow, cool.
Whoa.
This is my villager trading hall.
Whoa.
Oh, what? How is this? How are there so many amazing? I don't even have the words. How is there so many adventures just to find every corner? Jeez.
Yeah, in most people's world, this would be like their whole base.
Yeah, it's been fun.
This is the most people ever do, if this.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I got
It's
a
like one little corner of your world that you would never even know about.
yeah, I've got a minecart track that connects 4 different geodes together. So if you ever need to mine amethyst, you just kind of get on the minecart and it'll stop at each of them, and then you can get back on after you've mined all the spots, and then you keep going. I got a big nether wart field. I put all the water in here just to stop mobs from spawning. And then inside most of these buildings has a villager trading hall. Like this is all of my fishermen, so I can buy campfires from them because it's amazing. And then yeah, this one doesn't have anything yet. This guy doesn't have one. In there's my super smelter. It's just a big ol' technical mess of something. And then in here's the clerics that I need to get so many more of them because redstone and selling rotten flesh is such a good way to get emeralds. Villager breeders inside this one. It has a whole rail network behind that links into every single one of the spots. So if I ever lose a villager or want to trade one out, there's a whole like underground rail system that connects to the back of all of them, which was pretty
Oh,
fun.
that's so cool.
And here's all of the stonemasons, and it goes like 3 layers back because terracotta and bricks and all that, and quartz is so nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's what I miss this. Man, this season of Hermitcraft, I just like, I'm not doing a trader, and I've sorely missed not having bricks and quartz.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I like villagers. Like, I can deal with books elsewhere and everything, but the stonemasons are just so helpful. Yeah, that's all farmers in there. And then up here is all of the librarians and cartographers, just for the emerald swapping back and forth to get everything. Just like buying glass, selling glass panes type stuff. And then up at the top is all of like the toolsmiths and everything, so I can just buy a heck of a lot of diamond tools if I ever need them.
Do you use as much quartz as you once did pre-pale moss or pale wood? I feel like I've replaced quartz usage with like 90% with pale wood.
I use smooth quartz, but I don't use quartz really.
Yeah, never quartz. It can't be.
Yeah, like I used a ton of quartz on my ocean monument, but outside that, no. Like I'll maybe use it like a little awning for a building to look like a tarp covering or something, but outside that, no, not really. Yeah, that's most of everything that's down here. So if you see that little crack in the ceiling, you can fly back on out.
Oh, yep. Oh.
Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Oh, down he goes.
Oh god,
down
I'm
he
going
goes.
back down.
Is this the first totem?
No, I made it. I made it. I made it.
Ah, there he goes.
Okay,
Nicely done.
I got 3 hearts.
Alrighty, let's keep flying then. We can hit up this town. We'll hit up this mountain range. People in chat are saying that Scar, I need to show you the castle that's over here. And just let you experience it.
Okay. I'm excited.
This is a town that I built way long ago. Like the first like huge project I did in a single episode. Just to do it, and now it's purely a place where I have all of the different types of cats. So if I ever need a cat, I can just breed all of them.
Cat town.
Yeah, so it's a
It's
cool
the
little town.
kitty city.
Yeah, this is like I think I did this back on episode 10, and now I'm on episode 92. Just went out, so it's
Oh, there's that cliff. Ah, that looks crazy.
Yeah, there's one of the cliffs over here.
Yeah. Dude, also, how many custom trees is that?
A
What?
lot.
Holy moly.
So many.
Dude,
They didn't build the birch forest update, so I built the birch forest update.
You might have the crown for most custom trees, dude. That is wild.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, birch forest over there. There's a whole like walking path through it and everything. This point here, there's another custom forest in this point that I tore out and did all that stuff because I wanted to block a sight line for the castle. And this one's a fun one to walk through if you just fly on.
Yeah.
This
Wow.
way.
These are wild.
Yeah, this one's fun to walk through. And then this is the castle over here, Scar, that people are saying that you would enjoy.
All right, I'm excited.
Also,
You really did
good-
build a birch forest. That's so funny.
Good sight line here. The Stonehenge down there is where my first raid farm was. It's retired now. I
cool.
built the raid farm there because there was something on the hill that has now been turned into a little castle up here. So yeah, you might find some friends. You might find a few friends hanging out around here. The stupid grass keeps growing back though. Oh, I fixed it so many times.
Oh, it used to be a pillager outpost, huh?
Yeah.
Haha.
Yeah. So they'll spawn around. There is a Ravager down there. He's my buddy. I think his name is Precious. Are you Precious? Yeah, you're Precious. So yeah, I built the pillagers their own little castle instead, because I just wanted to fix it up instead of the gross pillager outpost that they had before. Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, I think this is a little bit of an upgrade over the default Minecraft one.
just a slight little
Oh, there
bit.
he is. Hey, big guy.
Yeah, he's hanging.
Need to eat. I need to eat. There we go.
And then on the other side, yeah, there's a big mountain that I made over there. That like halo looking thing with the beacon beam out the top of it. That's actually where a gas farm used to be. And I moved it down for the output, like into the overworld. So it's over in there. And then in the top of that really tall mountain next to it, I put a creeper farm inside of that. so that if I'm just ever here in the overworld too, it's like always getting gunpowder and stuff for me.
I really like the like little tiny streams that you put that like add up to become the river.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been fun.
I've been really wanting to do something like that because I've seen a few people doing similar.
Yeah, the little tributaries help. They help kind of bring it to life. It just adds a little tiny bit of movement.
Yeah, yeah.
And then if we keep heading off this way, here's those cliffs that you were talking about, Mog, that you wanted to see. This is my custom mountain project. Well, mountain range project that's been growing a lot.
Jeez, dude.
Oh wow, this is very fast.
Yeah,
You can build so much on here. It's like I see this and it's like the perfect blank canvas for a city.
I'm not too sure what I'm gonna put on top of it yet, but it's getting up there. And then I did recently install a data pack on here that I made that increases world height to 512 instead of that 300 something. So I got like an extra 200 blocks to go up almost. But then yeah, underneath is all completely hollow. And
I kind of want to do that. What was like your decision process behind that?
I want to put like a huge like volcano, almost like glacier type mountain at the back, and I realized with how I was trending this up already, I needed more space. But I want to do just like an homage to the PNW and build something like Mount Rainier inspired on the back, like in the center of the mountain range. I think it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
So
And like people don't care, like, oh, it's not vanilla.
no, I've always been like, no, we're vanilla friendly. Like I'm not doing any mods, like create mod isn't on here, but like from day one, like if you see my first episode, like one of the first things I say is, yep, I hate fire tick, so I've turned it off and I've disabled enderman griefing. Like I never really hide any of that stuff, and I was like, all right, for my reward for hitting 10,000 days is I'm giving myself this data pack. So it's something like I kind of framed it as I earned it.
You may be giving me the bravery to install that data pack as well.
Dude, you're already at Superflat. Aren't you at Y0 for where you're building?
Yeah, I need more though.
Dude,
I need
how
more.
are you gonna need 500 blocks to go up? I don't know, man.
I've been asking for that data pack on Hermitcraft.
Yeah, something tells me Hermitcraft would crash with how big a world file y'all have, though.
I'd enjoy that extra height.
Yeah, I'm
God,
sure.
we'd never have more than 20 FPS ever again.
I get used to it living by Joel.
Yeah, Joel's City just seems like an absolute lag fest. It's beautiful, but
God,
oh god.
I actually can't go over there, and I have a really good computer, but my
Yeah.
God, the glow signs.
Yeah,
I mean, it is the glow signs are really
It's the
Achilles
glow
heel of
signs.
Minecraft.
This year is I built this for horse breeding, so I could like
Pleased to meet
figure
you.
out how to get the fastest one, and then as a way to Minecrafty test them.
nice.
So there's a lot of super fast horses in there that are all at the 14 block or higher. But then I built like a little mini racetrack for like
this
a
is
sprint
so
test.
nice.
And then this actually has a whole timing system to run around it and do like a sprint run. It's actually themed after the Austin F1 racetrack.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah, kind of built that all out over here, and then just trying to.
Coda?
Still working on.
Course.
I think I need to do some more like landscaping around, but it's fun. So it's a good little race you can go around, and then if you do one lap, you turn on the timer, and then you finish another lap, and it's like fireworks pop out and everything that can be. So if you like hit the strip wire, it'll go, and then if you hit it again, it should do fireworks. Maybe it's broken. Yeah, there we go. Kind of a little fun.
Dude, that's so
That's
cool.
cool.
Yeah, a little fun movement.
It's a big
something or other.
racetrack. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is pretty big. It goes all the way around that mountain down at the end there. It takes a good while to get through the whole thing. So it's actually nice because you can really use it to test how fast the horse is. If you're actually get to be good at the track, you can actually start to find the difference between the horse speeds. So I was using that to figure out who was
something
fastest.
like this. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun. And then over here we just like a flower forest that I did a bunch of like tulip farms on and things like that just to get dyes in the plants. And then there's a village next to it, so I transformed that. Just kind of really colorful roofs and going for more villager profession things. We can wander around here if y'all want to, or we can keep on moving to the other side of the world. A little market in the middle, and then fun things. I completely forgot.
Yeah, I
about
like
the
how
nether,
I like
man.
how they all have the same roof palette.
Yeah.
Makes each city feel like it's got like a theme.
Yeah, I've tried to.
Because I don't know, I've struggled in my city with like if you have too many colors on your roofs, it just starts to look like a hot mess.
Yeah, it gets a little noisy. I've been trying to tone it down in the city too, and going more like deep slate and tough roofs instead of us doing like mangrove, acacia. I've even got like a random bamboo roof in there. I'm like, maybe I'd tear those out. I also kind of like the idea of the longer term worlds of seeing my older stuff. Like, I don't really like tearing down things, because then I like to see where I've grown from. Even if I don't love the build now, it's nice to be like, oh no, like I came from somewhere. So that's fun.
I regret in my survival world going back and changing some of the weird stuff from like 2011
Yeah,
a little bit, and I'm like, man, I kind of wish I would have saved some of that stuff.
that's fair.
So keeping some of it, I think, is a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, no, there's definitely, like, I'm never changing the starter house. Those things are just so nostalgic at this point. At the top of this little place up here is this is just where I'm breeding donkeys. The fastest one, he's 14.2. This donkey's so fast. He feels so much faster than a horse. If you just get on him and ride around.
Oh my god, that is a fast
Right?
world. Wow,
Dude,
I
you're
don't think
zooming.
I've ever gone this fast on a donkey. Absolutely
You are
not.
zooming, dude.
Isn't that
That's wild.
insane? Feels so quick. Just because you're slightly lower to the ground than a horse, it feels so fast.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I genuinely didn't know they had that much like speed variation.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
can be as
Ferrari
fast
of
as a
donkeys.
horse. Like the fast, like max speed on a donkey is the same as a horse.
That's funny. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'd love to have a donkey beat Ebs' horse someday. Oh, that'd be so cool.
There's
I
your
should try to
goal.
get a fast donkey.
There's your goal. You can do that, or you could get a mule. You can do the extra and just go all in. And then off to the left side, there's just kind of literally built the village over there to be a cool thing to look at as you're walking across the road. As you're kind of walking through here, just for the extra sight line. This is the main road that connects like the east and west sides of the world. East where we were is definitely more developed. But yeah, so it's just a whole village over there, and they got a little iron mine carved into the cliff. So it's not a whole lot of
Things
detail.
we do
up
for a
close.
sight line.
I know, right? Yeah, we can just fly on up here. If you just keep following the road going east,
Congrats on 10K days.
there's
This
a little
world is
farm
truly a
there.
work
It's just
of
again
art.
another little sight line to see as you're moving out. And then this is kind of the next area that I'm actually working in afterwards. For my next episode, I'm gonna do like a big old ruined castle on top of this
Pleased to
hill
meet
here,
you.
just for some more fun vibes as you're moving around and trying to blend the two sides of the world together a little bit more, because the build styles are very much like desert, like North African, Middle Eastern build style, and then you get into like true medieval fantasy world. So I'm trying to bring them together a little bit with like a Italian something or another in there. It'll be fun. Another little village that I brought the road through, and yeah, keeps on going.
What sort of technology does your world have? Like, do they have trains? Do they have cars?
No cars, potentially trains. There's some airships around. There's one above the
Yeah.
city.
I did see that. Yeah.
That
with
was
the little purple.
I did the Wandering Trader or the Star Trader advancement, and so I just left the villager up there after I got him up there, and then I finally was like, you know what? He deserves a little airship. He doesn't need to be just floating on a single piece of dirt anymore. He can have an actual place.
Rocket Man.
So yeah, and then this out here is the western part of the world, as we're getting into the lands of New Papyrus, the desert.
Okay, so
Where-
this is where you replace the red sand then.
Yeah. So all of the mesa biome to the right, where you see all the regular sand, like all of this used to be red sand.
Oh,
Oh,
dude,
wow.
we need a desert upgrade.
Isn't it?
This looks so good.
I need to come back and do like dried grass and things throughout here, but yeah, I'm trying to go
Can
very
you
much like a
believe-
lush, like Nile River, lush river atmosphere along the edge, and then as you get away from the water, it gets just more and more dry desert.
Can you believe we could have had palm trees
I know.
and we didn't vote for it? I that one is to me is the most outrageous mob vote of all time, or biome vote, I guess it was.
Which year was that?
Oh, it was like that had to be like
2018?
2016,
Wasn't that mountains
17.
that we got out of that though?
Yeah, we got the mountains, but they did caves and cliffs, so I always wonder if we would
I
have
feel
gotten
like
that
the
anyway.
caves and cliffs came from the mountain update though. Like I think they were
Maybe,
looking
yeah.
at updating mountains. They were like, wait, we need more.
Could have
Dude,
had
this
a
is
penguin
such a
at one
vibe
point.
over here.
Could have had a penguin.
Yeah, what
penguin
was it?
would've
It was
been
the
cool.
palm trees. What else were they gonna add to the desert? It was like
They were gonna make a little oasis biomes.
meerkats. Oh yeah, that's right. They were gonna make a little oasis.
Yeah, wasn't that the meerkat, the ostrich, and the vulture? I think
Yeah.
for 1 year.
yeah.
The vulture in
there was
Badlands with like bone
termites.
piles.
Oh,
and
that's-
tumbleweeds.
Yeah.
The termites there was an idea apparently of the termites stripping wood. So you could have made like
that would've been
automatic
sick.
Interesting.
wood stripping things.
Yeah.
Would have been
That
huge.
would've been awesome.
Little redstone farms to do it for you.
Yeah. Yeah, so this was a village right here where I brought the road through and then needed to relocate the villagers. So I moved them out to the road to the right and gave them their own kind of Age of Empires 2, like Persian
Oh
civilization
my god, I
on
see
there.
it. Yep,
A little
absolutely.
inspired by it. So like the vertical
Yeah, the
windmills and
windmill.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that game. I use the sound effects in my videos. all
I
the
hear
time.
it. You always have that like the villager
Yep.
sound. It's not your sub notification or something.
Yep, it's
Every
all
time
my
it's
Twitch.
just a nostalgia hit, dude.
Yep.
So I got
all my
little
Twitch sounds.
houses in here. And I built a camel sanctuary. I hate this place. It is a camel death sanctuary now. I was like, okay, camels, like you guys eat cactus to breed, right? So they're obviously fine, right? No, camels die on cactus all the time. Their
What?
like AI can't trigger that there's a they're taking damage, so they just lay down on top of cactus and lay there until they die.
An insane oversight.
I
What
know.
the
It's
heck?
like, you could be kidding me. Yeah, so I built this
Yo,
little
these
oasis for them.
cliffs. Oh, I've never seen anyone do like these sandy cliffs like this.
Yeah.
That's really nice,
and then
man.
there's the most important farm you ever need in Minecraft world in the bottom of the oasis. There's a sea pickle farm. So,
Yep.
very important to come out here now. If you ever need pickles.
I remember my first sea pickle farm like it was yesterday.
Can you even get sea pickles?
Yeah, Wandy T gives them to you, and then you can buy the coral and make a little bone meal farm.
Right. And then, yeah, this is kind of the mountain range was my last video where I was expanding that a good amount, but this was the last like big building episode I did was out here to the this way a little bit more to the right, and I'm rebuilding my first ever city that I made in Minecraft back in my building with fWhip series where I had like big survival world. I started in their desert and I absolutely loved it, and so I made papyrus there, and so this is new papyrus of like trying to see like what my current build style would turn it into.
This is pretty.
Yeah, this has been really, the vibes out here are so good. This is the blue axolotl bazaar. I finally got a blue axolotl.
Wow!
One of them is named Booger.
wow.
He's the first one.
This is so like I'm getting Breath of the Wild vibes again. The Gerudo Desert.
Yeah.
I'm kind of obsessed with that game, so I
I
can see
haven't
it.
played
in
it
everything.
yet. I haven't.
Oh, really?
Good.
Yeah.
That's surprising to me because your world has so many like. It's just a really. It's a good
You'd
game
like
for
it,
world
fWhip.
building.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I do have Switch. I just haven't bothered playing it.
Just lots of nooks and crannies. So
Well,
it's
I guess
fine.
you could
I
do-
never
could-
played it either.
You could skip straight to
Oh,
Tears of the
jeez.
Kingdom. It's like
Oh,
basically.
yeah.
Oh jeez.
Yeah, there's an under. There's
Oh yeah, I found it. Yeah.
he's
oh,
he's
there's a skeleton with an enchanted bow down here.
Oh, there is an under. I see.
Oh god.
How did you get down there?
Yeah. How did you find your way?
Put on your next totem.
I got it on. I got it on. I got it on. I got it on.
Oh god.
Oh, there's a door. There's a door. Oh, here's a way out. Oh god. Everything's fine.
Pleased to meet you.
Got an achievement.
Hey, you
You
lasted
think
a
you'd be
while.
used to- Your builds have unders.
What?
So you think he'd be used to this with how his builds are
I
underneath.
wasn't paying attention. I just walked right into that. Oh. Taking in all the beauty, and I
Sinkhole,
just
dude.
walked right into it.
This looks great. I love the like cloth or whatever between these.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a bunch of market stalls in here and turn this into like a big bazaar market place.
Yeah.
Like fill
This
out
is
this whole
awesome.
under area. I think it'd be really, really fun. I
Public
love the
market.
cactus flower. I didn't realize that you could put them on top of walls. It just
Yeah,
looks like a
they've
little like
started
stained
letting
glass
us
something.
put on everything, and
I
it's so
know.
good, isn't
Oh,
it?
it's so
So
fun.
awesome.
It's so
I haven't
good.
gotten one of these yet.
They're kind of a pain to get a lot of. I will say that much.
Yeah, because you can't bone mill them, right?
No, so you just gotta let a cactus grow to 3 tall and then wait for it to get one. But then if you harvest just the flower, it'll fall down into the cactus and break. So you have to break the whole cactus. It's
I
so
think
dumb.
there's some farms that are pretty efficient.
Mm-hmm.
Have to try to build one.
Gotcha. Yeah, so this is like these are the latest. This whole city block and the bazaar here are the latest ones that I made. So there's like a big garden in the middle. None of them have interiors yet. They don't even have floors. But a big old garden area, all this cool stuff. Trying to find more ways to add color in here because it's a little bland, but I did even try like some resin for like a little trim right over here, just next to that guy, which is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Works out well. Got big old palm trees.
I love this. This is really cool. This is well done. Another like fountain shrine.
Yeah.
This is nice. I like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to just have like the importance of water around here. Just like put water fountains in everywhere I can. So a lot of the rooftops also have little gardens on them just to maximize the space that they're getting. And then yeah, there's a few boats in the harbor right now. And then this big old place that Gem is inside currently is my
The library.
library. Yeah.
Dude.
And so there's villagers. All of these villagers trade glass. Every single one of the librarians in here trades glass. And I think there's 48 of them.
This has such good, like, just ancient vibes. Like, I don't know, Library of Alexandria or whatever.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. Just like the stacks and stacks of books on the outer walls, but still the villager trading vibe. It's fun. Also, I've just fallen in love with this pattern of the diorite and the tuff. Oh God.
Yeah,
I'm using
so
it
I was gonna
good.
say something about that.
I'm using
It's
it
so
everywhere now.
nice.
Dude. It's like that's like patented out here now. It's everywhere that's like fancy is getting this floor.
It's actually a pretty super flat friendly floor right there.
Yeah, you can get tough.
Yep. The raw tuff is hard to find, but the like the polished tuff is fine because I can steal it from the trial chamber.
Yeah.
Trial chamber spawns in a superfly world?
Yeah, there's but you have to have an old one. If you have a super flat world pre the world height change from caves and cliffs, then like you get strongholds and trial chambers and ruin portals, all sorts of stuff. Pillager outpost too. But if you have a new one, you only get the strongholds. It's a weird bug.
Yeah, weird.
My super flat world I generated in like 2012. It's just my test world, but I've never seen it generate any like structures like.
Did you turn structures off, or do you get villages?
Yeah, you might have had structures off.
Villages get spawned in.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you go
Maybe
back
they're
in
below the
the
floor.
newest update, you'll probably find some weird structures. Like if you explore. Yeah, there's even like mine shafts, but they just kind of look like weird trenches with chests in them. Yeah,
I might not
bizarre.
actually leave the confines of where I've like generated because that's where I like test builds and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's a big old boat here that just is kind of like, I don't know. It was the first boat that I built myself that I was like actually kind of happy with. And I think the most part is because I didn't try and make it look like a boat, but it turned out like a boat. So
a little bit more stylized. It's I want to call it a galleon, but it's probably
yeah,
not
a little
right.
bit. Yeah.
I'm gonna take it home with me too.
I like the sight line here.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll get out there in a sec. If we just
Palm
fly like
trees and stuff.
right across the entrance here, there's the little village out here that's been. there's
Man,
some
I wish
villagers.
the water color transition was a bit smoother in this game. It's like
Yeah,
so...
you can change the biome transitioning in your settings to if you max that out, it helps a bit, but it's still max like 15 blocks. Yeah, so this is just a little village that I made here just for funsies to get on this side of the place. Just like a cool little water spot, and there used to be villagers everywhere, but they've all gotten stuck in little corners and things as they do. So
Classic.
Look at this camel on this table. I don't know why it's so funny.
I love the camels.
He's just having pee, man.
they just sit wherever they want, dude.
This is such cat vibes right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's just, I can just imagine
things
two
to
people like
laugh on.
sitting right here just trying to eat, and then the camel just crawls up and is like, "This is mine now. I'm perched here."
They're so cute.
Yeah, they're fun. Where? Yeah, we got just more farms along the waterways and that what. And then out here, I tried building a salt flat area. Just trying to go for something more fun.
Whoa. Yeah.
That's
totally comes
neato.
across.
I love this.
Yeah, so many bone
this
blocks. So much regret.
This might be crazy. This might be one of my favorite things I've seen so far. This is really cool.
I like
Yeah,
the
it's
vibe
super
out here.
original.
I really, really like the vibe that it's come across as. And then there's a
I
little
love this.
lighthouse out at the end, just where this road leads to. make it look like it actually kind of maybe used to go somewhere, but now it's like given back to the sea. All
Wow.
the way down here.
This
Dude, the
is
salt
awesome.
flats is so creative.
Yeah, somebody randomly, well, I was doing a creative stream working on the city over there, and somebody made name just with the name Dave in my YouTube chat came in and was like, have you ever thought about building salt flats like out in the papyrus area? And it just completely derailed the entire stream, and we just started working on this.
That's classic.
So these are the W Dave salt flats. But yeah, so a little lighthouse out there just for some fun vibes. Make it so that nobody's running aground in the salt flats. I'm trying to think, where else do we... Oh, if we go a little flight over the ocean, we can hit the ocean monument and jump into the nether, and then it's just that and the end left.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like been like nothing, I know. If we just fly out this way, we should be able to hit the ocean monument. This is like where all the quartz that I've used has went into. And I thought I needed so much more than I actually did, and so I have shulkers just full of it that I'm slowly working through.
Yeah, I just feel like quartz is getting replaced slowly.
Yeah, the pale oak I feel like has like that pinky hue to it almost, where quartz kind of does, but it's also, I feel like the pale oak just works better and is easier to get. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It complements. It's just such a perfect. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a
Dang,
perfect
this is
one.
really cool.
This is my ocean monument. Try going for like
Wow,
an
the
Atlantis.
coral roofs, dude.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Hate that. I mean, no, I love it. It looks great, but yeah, there's just water filled on the entire inside of the roof.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a lot of work.
And there's also like waterlogged coral down there, just for the whole perimeter. Just to get a lot of color into it. And then the inside of it is just gross guardian farm and everything. A little, very basic storage crafting room on the inside. Another one of my Halloween buddies had to get a little drowned, so he's vibing.
Wow.
I haven't checked the nether to make sure it got uploaded, so let's hope that it's actually in there. It should be fine, but we'll see. But I put another portal here into the top, so we can just jump in here. It's safe on the inside, for the most part. Yeah, perfect. See? These are my diagonal ice boat roads. They're too skinny, so they actually don't work with a boat. Didn't test that before I actually built it all the way.
Oh no.
Nice.
Yep, the walls make it. It works great going in like a straight direction, but because it's going at an angle, the boat, if you line it up perfectly, it's fine. But otherwise, it just gets to be a little too skinny. Yeah, so most of what I've been doing has been on the nether roof until recently. So I kind of built up this. It's like a mashup of like ancient Roman Colosseum meets cyberpunk lights everywhere.
Yeah.
And that was my nether hub. I was going to keep expanding off this, but I've decided recently that I want to take it down underground. So I did clear all the bedrock to get through here like years ago. So this is my way down into the nether.
Dude.
Scar, make sure you got a totem on.
I got one. Ready to go. That tree. What in the world?
Yeah,
Gem, look
dude.
at the tree. Gem.
I know, he's crazy.
That's wild, man.
Yeah,
The
this is.
copper rods coming down are so good.
Yeah, I wanted it to look like vines almost hanging all the way down. So this is kind of my start of kicking off moving down under the nether roof to rebuild my nether hub in here and kind of keep those fun vibes going and see what it's going to turn into. But
Dude, that's insane. That looks so good.
yeah, the only other thing in here right now is just the whole perimeter with the wither skeleton farm, because need bones, need wither skeleton skulls. Whole reason. But yeah, this has been really fun to be able to build up all this and everything in here. And then on top of the nether hub, there's, if you guys come all, yeah, y'all are back up here. Each direction that the iceboat road goes to, there's like different biomes. I got really, really lucky here of directly in each way out a few hundred blocks is all biomes that you need in the nether to build your farm. So we got like Frogolite farms down there. There's Crimson Forest for a Hoglin farm. There's Nether Wastes for Gold farm that way. And then right here was a Soul Sand Valley to build a gas farm. So like I've got all of those things in here, which made it super, super easy to just kind of build a fun nether hub. And then all of these used to be my piglin bartering stations. I made a new one since that has them all in one spot because it just got to be such a pain to run around here all the time.
Yeah.
But if we head out this way, we can get to the end. I haven't done anything in the like the stronghold itself, but I think it's the one to the right. I think. I don't know. I always get this wrong. You think by now I would know where my nether portals go? Yeah, it is.
It's like you live here.
Yeah. It's spent a little bit of time here on a weekly basis. Sorry, it's very accurate to how it came.
No, Scar.
Where's the button? Oh,
On this side.
I was like, where's the?
Yeah. So watch your footing when you get into the end.
Oh, that's
It's
not
ominous.
No, I mean it's fine. Just like
Wow.
Oh, another super tree.
yeah, I like
Dude.
trees.
The trifecta.
Yeah. Yeah, just watch your step when you're going around here. You know.
I want to fly through all the end roads.
Wow, dude,
He's-
the
he's-
blast
this
is
is it.
wild.
This is where Scar dies.
I only lost half my hearts, but it was worth it.
Yeah, Mog, that glass at the bottom is what you helped me figure out that rotate command a long time ago. To like
Yep, the
go
revolve.
all the way around. Yeah, that was. I want to come back and like clean it up a little bit more one day, but I just can't be asked to break all of that glass to.
Dude,
move
the
some of it.
cracks you're doing, Axiom has like a shatter.
Yeah, I need to get
brush.
into that now. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks. I tried it out on like an ice, like field, like a field of like ice,
Oh, fun.
and it came out so good. It looks really, really great.
Nice. I'll have to look into that then. But yeah, I wanted to. The Nether tree was the latest edition, but I want to do a world tree in every dimension. So this is my end world tree and end rods for the leaves, because why not?
Mojang adds 5 new dimensions. You're like, no.
Like, hey, that's content, man. That's content I gotta make. That was 5 more
Yeah.
videos.
5 more
Easy.
trees.
Easy. Yeah.
so cool.
I need to figure out something else to do with it, but the dragon egg is still just like sitting right here. I need to find something actually more special for it, but for now it's
Cool.
just vibing where it 2 blocks above where it spawned. And then I did the Minecraft enchanting language, translated that to say fWhip, and then just like built it on some
cool.
rocks out of the back, just like a little fun
That's neat.
little bit. Yeah. Trying to think what else is in the world. I can't remember. I think we got most everything.
Dude,
What
it's
a
very
world.
impressive.
Yeah. Should bring everybody back to spawn, unless you clicked on a bed somewhere.
10,000 days.
Yeah.
A lot of days, man. This has been a journey of inspiration, man.
This is
I miss
awesome.
the style
I'm
of
like
play.
ready to play Minecraft for 1,000 hours in a row.
I miss the style of play. I didn't realize how much I did. Like, it's a very different vibe than an SMP.
You
It's
heard it, chat.
dying,
Scar
this
single
style.
player confirmed.
Scars.
Scar's bringing back single player.
Barely get
We,
what I
we
do
need more
done.
people doing this because it's so good.
I love single player is just so fun. It's just so that like not having the limitations of being like, am I stepping on my neighbor's toes by building here, and just being able to be like, I want to build here. I'm gonna go here now. It's just not
No,
needing
man,
to
I
have that
think,
conversation. But God, like I will say it all the time. I mean, Gem and Mog, especially you two, can attest to this. Is how many times I've reached out and been like, I feel like I haven't talked to anybody in forever. Can we do something? Like, I just
Yeah.
like I get like so stuck in my own world of just like doing everything in here that I'm just like, it's like that coming up for air moment of being like, right, I need social interaction. I have to talk to somebody.
Very relatable for me.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, dude. I think I'm ready to say this is my favorite hardcore world I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you.
I think like the
wildly
thing about a
impressive.
lot of hardcore worlds that I've seen on YouTube especially are like they'll do really incredible giant big projects, but they're like very disconnected from one another. They're just kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, and here's a mega project. Oh, and over here's a mega project. But I really like how like you've actually spent the time to put in the roads and the like the lore. Like everything's actually connected up. It's crazy.
Yeah. My rule that I keep for myself is if it's in the overworld, I have to be able to reach it by horse. And then so therefore I have to make a road to it. And then also on top of that, it has to be something that's like within a reasonable distance of where I am, because I know myself that if I have to travel 5,000 blocks to get to the perfect build location, and I get out there and I realize I forgot lanterns or something like that, I will just want to quit. Like I make the trip out there and I'm like, I forgot the one thing I needed, and then I'm just like, I'm done. I'm logging out. I'll be back later.
Rage quit.
So yeah, very much. But
Yeah, thanks for showing us, man.
yeah, thank you all so much for joining. This has been absolutely awesome. It's been a pleasure to share it with some people and see some live reactions and all that. So I appreciate y'all joining.
Genuinely re-inspired. I feel like I've just been doing the motions lately, and this is really fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good.
this is
Good to hear it.
amazing. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. You just gonna flip all the trapdoors now? Now that it's done, you're just every trapdoor. Yeah. There.
I'm
Better be
working
a
on it.
backup, man.
Oh yeah, no, this is.
I've
Don't
been
worry.
having,
This
like one in every place we go, so just so you'll find it later.
Evil.
Well, congratulations, fWhip. This was what an accomplishment on the days, but the real accomplishment is how much you've created and how incredible it is. So well done, well done.
For real,
Yeah,
man.
thank you. No, this has been fun. This is now the longest number of days I've played in a Minecraft world, even with my old single player world. Like this is the longest I've lasted in a single world, so it's been really cool to be able to see it grow, and I'm really excited to see how far I can take it and just keep adding.
Would
to
you
it.
ever switch it to normal survival instead of
Part of
hardcore?
me is like maybe, but then also I feel like if I do that, I've cheated myself out of all of the hard work I've done in the past, of making this far in hardcore.
Yeah.
I feel like I'd be cheating myself a little bit. Now
Maybe if you set a certain day count ahead of time.
Yeah.
That way it's like, okay, if I hit 50k days or something crazy,
yeah,
you know.
maybe. Yeah, something just absolutely absurd. Because I think the world record right now is just shy of 50,000 days.
Yeah.
And obviously they're still alive and going, so who knows?
Possible.
Where are they? We kill them.
I gotta take out everybody ahead of me. I'll get there.
We'll pull
Dude,
the
that's like
power
me with
to their
that's like
region.
me with Etho. I think he's got the only Let's Play that's longer, continuous, you know?
Yeah.
In one world. I'm just waiting for him to reset his world.
Just
so
wait
that
for
I
him to
can take-
retire, then you're like, and I'm here.
He's never going to though. He's
Yeah.
so committed to that world.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Yeah, I feel like Etho will be
Thank you,
in a
Corey.
retirement home, and he's still gonna be out there
Yeah.
posting in his videos.
Every couple
Episode
months.
2000 will be here.
He's got his tissue box. Is all he needs.
God,
Minecraft
that
is-
mic stand, dude, that's something else.
The tissue box, Mike.
That's so good. I was watching his latest
Oh,
video because I was
boy.
like, "It was potion brewer, what's this thing?" And he's like, "Don't worry, I took out the tissue box," and I was like, "My God, why?"
I forgot about that. That was a whole
Oh
debacle.
God,
I love it.
yeah, yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
All
thanks
right,
again,
guys.
man.
Yeah, thank you so much. This has been so fun.
Yeah, thank you all.
All right,
Thank you.
guys.
It's been a pleasure having you.
Catch
Thank
y'all
you so
later.
much. Yeah, I'll see y'all
Bye,
around.
everybody.
See you, Flip.
Bye. See if we can exit on out of there. My friends, that has been it. That has been another world tour for the hardcore world. And I got so many things to read out. Thank you so very much. All the support, everybody. I really appreciate all of the subs and donos and everything throughout. Where are we at? We've got so many to catch up on. Holy cow. I just got to go back and read and catch up on a few of these, but I really do appreciate all the support. What a roller coaster. I know, indeed. Where are we at? We got all the Jonathan with the 3 years, my dude. Tay with the 26 months. Starry with the 20. Thank you. Daphnis with the 9 months. Local Coconut with the tier 1. Mel Bemel, thank you so much for the tier 1. Andrew, thank you for becoming a member. Theo, Jonas, Starkiller, OCD with the 21 months. Impulse and all the raiders who have stuck around, thank you all so very much. I really do appreciate that again. Cherry Pie with the 15 months. Vixie Licks with the 2 months. Mr. CP, thanks so much for the dono. Dan Infinity with the member. We got Calimero with the 14 months. Sofreeze, thank you so much for the membership. Geminitay, thank you so much for the 5 months. Aqua with the prime. Leo with the member. Colin, thank you so very much. Mr. Matt Ranger with the 10 months. Thank you, my dude. Hope you're doing well today if you're still in here. Vanilla, thank you so much for becoming a member. Crimson Twilight with the 6 months. And Voltsy, thank you so much for the donut. I really appreciate y'all. Thank you. Scar survived. Everybody survived the world tour. I gave them all those totems and they didn't even need it. That's absolutely awesome. Thank you so very much, my friends. How do we do? Did we miss anything? Only a single totem pop as well. I know. I was pretty surprised. Actually, so curious when the stats video comes out on the second channel. Oh, I gotta record that still. I forgot. Lightmark, thank you so
Congrats.
much for the 1001 biddies, my dude. Thank you so much. I still gotta record the stats video. I gotta get that out there. I'll have to get that out there soon, and see where we can go on that one. Scar needed it. True. Good thing I gave him multiple totems. Missed most of the stream, unfortunately, but glad I could still catch it. Well, it'll be up here if
Pleased
y'all
to
want
meet
to.
you.
I actually gave the spoiler at the start of the stream. Secret Unknown, thank you for becoming a supporter. So if you want the spoiler, it's actually at the very start of the stream before we jumped in everywhere. Right after the stream just like super lags for a minute, that's where the spoiler is. We did miss the seed farm. Yeah, well, that was in the background though. That was out there. So yeah, I remove a lot of the stat files from the world download just because as you play in a world for a long time,
Pleased to
and you
meet
go
you.
through multiple updates over and over and over again, there is a
10,000
tendency for some of
days
those
under
things to
brilliant
just get a
turtle
little
build.
skewed, even if you do everything fully legitimate. So I remove the stat files before I put out a world download for members, just because I don't want people to start trying to
Hello,
make
many
up
greetings.
stories and blah 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 and try and claim that I'm faking it and have like data to back it when the data's wrong. So I remove some of them as
Hello,
it
many
goes, and I just
greetings.
remove the stat files from there. So I cut out the stats and I cut out the advancements, but then I leave the inventory in for when you log in so that you can have stuff equipped, so you're not just
Hello,
in
many
hardcore
greetings.
about to die. Thank you so much, Lady Remedy, for the 5 gift subs. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Stream was amazing. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Coop, thanks. Liz
Hello,
just
many
got here. Oh
greetings.
no, we just finished. How does it feel to know your world is scar safe? True, we're officially scar safe. Are your
Hello,
schematic
many
files up
greetings.
to date for members? The tree files are like 99% up to date. I think it might be missing the most like 3 recent trees. Maybe 3 or 4 trees that I've designed that I haven't even made schematics for yet for myself. Rennington, thank you so much for becoming a member, my dude. I appreciate that. You never take them too literally, just fun in numbers. Yeah, I just have had people poke at the numbers to try and find and like make stories of me cheating in the past, so now I just remove them because I don't want to give people that potential ammunition. Just because we don't need the internet spinning on certain things like that. But my friends, I think that's where we wrap up stream today. I've been talking for like 2 hours. Papyrus is not scar safe. Yeah, we got to keep expanding Papyrus, make sure it's scar safe. And we got to keep expanding all the builds to make sure they're scar safe. But my friends, I think that's going to do it for today. So I'm going to go find somebody else to raid over on the Twitch sides and see where we can go and carry on some love, carry on all the good vibes and things as we're going today. So with that, my friends, jump in on the raid if you can over on Twitch. YouTube friends, click the like button if you haven't already. Helps me out so very much. And I really do appreciate it. Y'all have been absolutely amazing today. Sorry I haven't been able to interact with chat as much as I typically like to, but it's been absolutely awesome. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go raid Linksy. If y'all want to see a hardcore world that's been around for 47,000 days, that's almost 5 times as long as I've been playing in hardcore Minecraft. So we're going to go raid Linksy. So fWhip raid in the chat once you get on in there. Don't spam it too many times. You will get timed out, but he's a good friend. Go say hellos, go be nice, all that cool stuff. Absolutely fantastic community, my friends. So with that, I'll catch you on the flip side. Goodbye.